Hey everybody, welcome to stream. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more Paper Mario. Let's just get straight into this. I'm excited to keep playing this, honestly. Really great game. A little bit of a shame we had to end off early last time, but I intend to make up for it and do significantly more today. Okay, let me just get everything really quickly set up so we're all good. And there we go. Yeah. You guys who are watching for the first time, I guess I'll give a slight recap. I am in the second chapter of the game. First two streams, I beat chapter 1. Almost got through chapter 2 on the last stream, and I ended up having slight issues because I didn't bring enough healing items for the boss fight, and I didn't manage to make it to the boss even. Today's gonna be more time catching up, unfortunately. So there will be a little bit of skipping through dialogue, actually. I want to get towards the boss as quickly as I can. Also, I'm not going to reread the titles, just going to use them really quickly. Maybe I'll read ones that are things I haven't seen yet. Hope you guys are doing well. Today's been not the best for me, but not the worst either. I had a decent day, I feel like. As far as things have gone for me, well, I played some Clubhouse games earlier, actually, and I've been, on-off playing it quite a bit. I'd really enjoy that game a lot. It's a great experience, and I ended up getting, I beat the chess and, the amazing AI. I'm not really super proud of it, but I'm happy I did. I'll be honest, I have not played chess much before, and I kind of suck at it since I haven't, and it was really exciting to fucking win this for the first time, because I've been getting blue balled on this chess literally every time I started it, where the AI would I'd win for a while, and the AI would start cornering my king, and I couldn't figure it out. And then today, by sheer accident, even though I was planning it, I didn't even realize I had a checkmate and finally won a game of it. It felt so satisfying, though, to beat this. Also, there is a little bit of leveling that happened off stream. Not much. It wasn't, or actually we didn't really level. We got some extra experience you guys can probably see. Don't worry about it. You guys didn't miss anything substantial. As far as what all happened, I'll show you guys in my pause menu, I guess. I've got a bunch of items I got. I bought some more mushrooms, and I got the eggs from the desert, and I cooked those, and now I've got more healing stuff to work with, so we should be fun to make it through this place now they've got substantial amount of stuff to work with. Also, today's session is going to be a lot longer than at least the last one, I think. I'm going through this chapter and the next as well, and I think that's going to take a while. Come to think of it, I've been playing quite a bit of RPG stuff lately. I don't mind. In fact, I like these because they're both different. Xenoblade and this. I haven't played Xenoblade after yesterday yet to pick back up in my progress, but intending to get around and hoping the next stream will be ready soon, because I didn't stream it a while when it was first part and the second part. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, yeah, this part's a little annoying. It lags the emulator a little bit. So, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully better than I am. It's not been too bad, like I said. Things have been alright. I was actually going to start even earlier, and I got it around watching a donkey thing where I was watching him stream a game, he was on Twitch streaming a Rayman game, and I was really, really interested in it and invested in what the game was like, so I watched him play, and I wanted to see him finish it so I could actually see what it was like, and I liked watching it. Also, there's something weird to say here, with it, I don't know why, for some reason, seeing somebody fail in a game is, really funny to me. I guess it's just watching somebody get angry and start raging and getting, out of control. Obviously, it can be a little mean, but most of the time it's funny. Not there's anything malicious meant by it, just, I don't know. It's always, gets a laugh out of me. I think that's a good thing, though, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me. For whatever reason, when it comes to watching stuff, I prefer, content with humor in it more than anything. Like, I like to go watch stuff that's really funny and will make you laugh, not really other stuff. I mean, I do try to watch some things that are interesting, but mostly just funny stuff that I really like. Hold on a second. I think I know where I'm going just a moment. I'm surprised that I took, like, little time to get around this place right now. Like, I actually didn't take long to get back here like I was thinking I would when I was traveling back a little bit. Things have gone really smooth, actually. Can't say I expected this run to be so easy on me, either. That is, outside of the dying over and over again. Also, I said it yesterday, and I don't know if I said it before, but I will not be streaming tomorrow, just for a heads up. I was mentioning how I was a little busy yesterday after stream ended, I think, or maybe I didn't say that, but I was getting some Steam codes to buy the games I was going to stream on the 4th, and, well, I was buying them off of GameStop's website, and for whatever reason, after like 12 hours, they didn't send my codes to me. For some reason, even though it's like digital delivery, it says you can wait up to 24 hours, and I kind of got a little sick of waiting on it, because it's like, you know, I want to stream these games I'm trying to buy, and I've got 2 days, and I need to do volume testing, so couldn't wait around. A little frustrating, and I eventually got around to just canceled it, because I figured it'd just be easier to buy it on Steam with just adding money to my account at that point. I think the biggest worry I've got about stuff is like online data breaches. Excuse me, my throat's acting up a little bit. But yeah, I was concerned because I know there have been, like, I don't know if it's been in Steam particularly, but you hear about data breach stuff like all the time where people lose their passwords, or they'll have their debit card or credit card info stolen because the site gets hacked, or like Walmart, like for example Walmart or like any other retailer, you hear about it, like data breaches, and it's always terrifying. It's not a fun thought. Hey C's, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Just been talking about some stuff on my mind while I've been playing this. Glad you could make it. Haven't missed out on much at all. We just got back in right now, and I'm only just starting to get through here again. I've got a lot more healing items this time, though, so I think we'll be fine. I hope we can finish this quick. I'm not certain how fast it is, but the next area is a real treat, and I think you guys will probably like it. It's really, really fun to play through. I'm just hoping I won't need too long to actually finish it. So, how's everybody been lately? Hopefully good. I mentioned earlier, I haven't been feeling the absolute best lately. I don't know why. I can't really say exactly what's bothering me, because I don't really know. Give me a second. I'm actually thinking right now, because I had something I was going to bring up and I forgot what it was. I might need a moment to, like, remember what I was going to say here. Well, that was easier than I thought it'd be. That bat died in, like, no time at all. Oh, I remember, this isn't anything too huge. There was a Nintendo Direct rumor that got posted on Reddit, like, a little bit ago. Figured that was something I could bring up, and I remembered that just now because the fact that it was, like, big news. There was also something I noticed that was, like, Devolver Direct, where it's, like, Devolver... I think they're called Devolver Digital, yeah, maybe I'm getting the name wrong. You know what I'm talking about, those guys who make, like, a bunch of, like, indie titles and publish, like, all sorts of games. Like, they're behind Hotline in Miami, Enter the Gungeon, let's see, what else is, like, another easy big one you can name? I'm just thinking for a second. Oh, they did that, what's it called? The one with the cat, if I can remember what the name of it is. I can't recall. It's really Metroid-inspired. Well, whatever. Oh, Gato Roboto, that's the name of it. But yeah, there's that announced, and I saw that recently, and I'm kind of interested to see what that's going to have. Honestly, I wasn't sure we were going to see that from them or see anything from them, because, like, if you haven't seen their stuff they do every year, Devolver has the tendency to make, like, they do their press conference at E3, but it's not your standard press conference. Like, it's almost like a weird little parody of, like, a proper, oops, I don't know why I went up there, whatever. But yeah, it's almost like it's a parody of, like, an actual press conference or, like, a Nintendo Direct. They, like, mimic it and kind of make fun of some of the other press conferences while they're announcing all these titles, and there's one part I don't really care for too much. It's like the whole thing's basically like a giant skit. I don't care for that, really, but overall I don't mind it either. They're usually pretty entertaining to watch. Devolver's got some good stuff. I recommend if you guys haven't checked out any of their things to, like, look into some of their games, because they're well worth it. I need to get another heal, I think. There we go. I've been thinking about, like, streaming more indie stuff in particular, actually. I'm curious, what do you guys, like, for some topics, like, or just in general, like, what do you guys prefer to play in, like, indie games, or what are some notable ones you guys remember? I mentioned earlier, and this is just one I really, really like that I played over the past 2 years. I haven't played the sequel, unfortunately, but Hotline Miami. That's like a classic that a lot of people talk about, and I genuinely enjoy playing it, and I need to get around to playing Hotline Miami 2 sometime. I've revisited that game quite a few times. I don't think we'll ever see one. I think, like, another one. I think the dev went on record saying they didn't want to make a Hotline Miami 3. It's a little on the violent side, but it's really good. Like, the whole game revolves around you doing, like, fucking... Well, I don't know how you describe it. I guess they're kind of like contracts or whatever, but you get phone calls and your character goes out and, like, kills a bunch of people in the game. That's basically how Hotline Miami works. You end up, like, assassinating everybody in a building while you're in the building. That's basically how all of the Hotline Miami levels work. It's surprisingly fun, though, even though it is on the kind of weird and crazy side of gameplay, but I do like it. Also, the game has, like, a little twist where if you get hit even one time, you die immediately, so you have to, like, work around this and try to be really careful about how you attack your enemies. Thankfully, you get respawned and you get to keep trying and you never really lose. It's really good gameplay, though. 6 days in your room will be painted? That's cool. Like I said, I've only painted so many things. I don't really care for painting overall, but it is nice sometimes. Whoops, wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get Bombette. There we go. Maybe one day. I've never felt the need to, at least personally. I've had to help my dad with stuff that I didn't really care to for painting, and that was a miserable time, I'll be honest. Although, I think in general, like, most of the places I've lived at, yeah, they have, like, white walls or whatever. I haven't seen too many places, like, wallpaper in the places I've lived at, and, like, or anything like that. Like, I never really care enough to, like, bother with painting. I think when it comes to painting, too, so you have to sometimes, like, redo the painting, like, after, or a couple of years. That way the paint doesn't, like, dry out and look bad. And then it's not, like, the only thing that's a problem, though. I'm pretty sure if you leave it white, you can get, like, moldy stuff on your wall, and you have to, like, make sure to actually clean that up, too. I mean, if I ended up having that problem, I'd probably call somebody and, like, get a service to fix the wall up and not do it myself. I'm not afraid to admit I'm a bit on the lazy side when it comes to this stuff. I don't really like to do more physical stuff than I have to. I mean, I'm not averse to working, just still. I hate doing dishes, honestly. Like, for example, that's one thing I really don't like out of, like, chores I handle at home, but it's a necessity since otherwise the plates wouldn't get clean. You want to change in your room? Yeah, I can sort of understand that. I'd try to make differing changes to my room over time when I was younger. I think one of the things I always asked my parents to buy me, and only got eventually was like a bookshelf for games. It took so long before they finally bought me one. Although I ended up moving out like probably sometime around after I got it, just a little bit after, and ended up not really using it since now it's been like all my games are digital for the most part, so I don't have any use for it anymore. Feels a little bit on the lame side, but I mean, whatever. Just give me a second or two. I'm a little bit tired too, actually. I didn't sleep the best last night. I remember I fell asleep at like 2 and then woke up at like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning and didn't go back to sleep. I wasted my time when I got up doing some pointless shit instead of going back to sleep. Oh, here we go. Back to the Super Hammer finally after all this time. There we go. So they prefer physical games? Yeah, I actually do like games that give you like a little bit of like incentive to do something, like where you're moving your arms or legs around a little bit, but I don't know, I play a lot of games like this, and I'd like to play like where I can just sit down and not think about things too much and be relaxed. Like don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing exercise. I'm probably just like not really too fit, honestly. I need to work on that. It's part of why I want to visit the gym and try to get myself in shape, as well as build up more muscle. Oh, that actually reminds me, this isn't even a final thing, but like over the next month or two, I might slow the streams down a little bit. And don't take this as like a guarantee it's going to be slowed, but there's just a possibility. I've been talking with a friend, and he's been trying to talk me into using that VR chat thing on Steam. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of people talk on there. He's convinced it's like a good idea for it to help me meet people, and I've been like uncertain if I ever wanted to try bothering installing it, and I decided like a few days ago that I'm gonna actually try to play it and see if I can meet people. I mean, I've been lonely all the time, and if I can get into a relationship and meet a nice girl, that'd make my life feel a lot better. It's not like I'm complaining about it too much. It wouldn't be a big deal if nothing came out of this, but I feel like I've got nothing to lose by doing VR chat and trying to meet people. It just means there'll be less time for streams, unfortunately, because I'll be trying to continually find new people to talk to until I can, well, form new friendships and whatnot. It's part of what the goal is. I might actually stream it some too. I don't know. I haven't actually put a lot of thought into whether or not I want to. I mean, if you guys are interested, I'd probably do it. It seems like it could be a fun time to stream it and have a little bit of like, or she could share conversations that way, and that'd be pretty nice, I think. Wait, am I out of... Oh, I actually used up all my fried mushrooms. I didn't realize. Honey syrup. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's battle. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a sneak attack. I don't think this will actually work, unless... Oh, wait! Oh, that actually does something. Fuck yeah. Oh, boy. Give me a second, I'll admit I am definitely not, like, the best when it comes to thinking of things to talk about, and I didn't put a lot of thought into what I was doing last night before I went to bed. Like, usually I try to come up with, like, topics I can talk about and brainstorm a little bit, so I'll have more to go on when I'm streaming, and I didn't bother thinking about it too much last night. Oh, actually, here's another topic that I remembered that'll be good. What are some multiplayer games you guys like to play? Because I've been, like, playing quite a bit, and I've been craving to play more multiplayer stuff, but I'm curious if you guys have been playing, like, anything in particular that's any good. Might have some, like, interest in checking out some new stuff I find anything particularly worthwhile. I mean, I've been playing that Ninjala game and Clubhouse games. I haven't played Ninjala very much, actually, since I haven't played it much since I first played it, but I do like it a lot. Splatoon 2? You actually have it. I don't really use it. I probably should. I think part of it was I struggled when I played it, and I ended up, like, putting it down because I wasn't in the mood to play it. I actually really enjoyed Splatoon when it was on the Wii U, and I played it a whole lot. Like, I wasn't expecting I would click with it, but when I played it, I found I was actually pretty good at it, and I started, like, really enjoying it. After a while, though, it started to wear off a little bit, and I started feeling like I was struggling with the gameplay, unfortunately, so I kind of put it back down and stopped playing. It was a good time, though, while it lasted. The story mode's pretty nice, too. I think the story from Splatoon 2 is actually, like, really, really similar to, like, the original story, and is almost a copy-paste of, like, some elements of the story. A little bit on the lame side. Oh, actually, that reminds me, in terms of Splatoon 2, since I want to do, like, eventually a little bit of, I'd like to do the stories, maybe. How's the Octo expansion? I see a lot of people play that, and it looks pretty good. I haven't played it. If nothing else, I feel like I could get a decent time with the expansion pass. Okay, I'm doing really dumb here, because I'm, like, circling around unintentionally. Give me a second to try and figure out where the fuck I'm going to. Extra second person most coverage. Yeah, I used to be pretty good at it myself, and I could do decent, and then when it happened after after I played it so long, I started getting worse at it, and I ended up like getting I got to like I think B rank or something in like the online in Splatoon 1, and after I stopped being able to get past B rank, I eventually just like kind of gave up and stopped playing for a while. Okay, where did I make a missed turn at? I don't recall where I was going, because I should have already bounded into another doorway by now. You know, and actually brought that up, though, that reminded me, like, if there's any company I've seen that does DLC pretty well, I'm not gonna say it's perfect. Like, Nintendo has done a pretty good job with their DLCs overall. Like, I feel like I've enjoyed most of their stuff they've released. I genuinely feel like Smash has had some great new character additions. Mario Kart 8, like when it had DLC on the Wii U, was like really, really fairly priced and was pretty good value, honestly. Like, you didn't buy it back in the day. It was like, I think you got all 4 of like these cups that are tacked on at the end. You wouldn't notice it by default because there's only 8 cups. Oh, there we go. That's what it was. But yeah, there's the traditional stuff that's there, aka the main cups, and they also have like a bunch of things like, let's see, whoops, they have the main cups, and they have like some retro cups they tacked on like they do every game, where it's just like a bunch of stuff that you can play that's from previous Mario Karts, which is always really fun to mess around with. That was like the original DLC for the game, and it was really good, honestly. Tattle quickly so I can get this out of the way. I don't know if I read this. Let's read it just in case. It's a stone chop. It guards the treasure in this room. It's made of stone, duh. Max HP 4, attack power 3, defense power 1. Jaws can supposedly crush a coconut. I don't know about you, but I don't want to become a snack. These things are kind of creepy. Like, why the fuck are they chain chomps? They're like brought to life out of a wall. That's a little bit on the weird side, honestly. Oh no! Oh, god damn it, OBS! Are we still alive? I just saw a frame drop and I saw OBS like fucking disconnect on me for a second. I think we're good. I'm not certain. Gonna charge my hammer. Oh, thank God, that was close. Yeah, eat shit, Chain Chomp! There we go. Fucking died so many times from this bullshit yesterday. I'm sorry if there's stream lag. Hold on a second. Oh, brother. Of course I get hit. I'll heal. Give me a second. This is kind of a pain in the ass right now. Why is it right now out of nowhere I'm seeing stream health issues? If the stream's like really laggy, let me know and I'll try to figure out what's causing it. Let me actually look at my stuff and see what's opened up, if anything needs to be closed off on my computer really quick. I don't see any programs that could be lagging things. This is the biggest problem I have with streaming. Always lag issues of some sort. Will this work? Let me see. Pokemon Diamond. Yeah, Pokemon's pretty good. I haven't played, like I said, I haven't played like as many of the older ones again. I've skipped out on a few gens, but I do like Pokemon overall. I mean, obviously there are some things I don't like. I've talked about how I've had not the best experience with Sword and Shield, and I don't really find those to be amazing games, but they're alright. Give me a second or two. I'd kind of lost my place on what I was talking about because of the fucking problem that just cropped up out of nowhere. I can't even count how many times I've had my streams ruined by stupid fucking frame rate issues or other stuff happening with OBS. Hey, Sonic Zuki. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. Made it just in time. We're doing more Paper Mario and getting through this chapter that screwed me over last time. Glad you could make it. I think I remembered something important and I forgot what it was, actually. I thought it was Paper Mario related too, but I don't remember now. It was something important, whatever. Oh, I remember what I was talking about now. This is more of a question that I feel like you guys might be able to answer if you've actually played the game, and it's obviously, if you haven't, well, I guess you can't answer this. This just figured to be a good conversation point anyway. I was gonna say, like, in regards to Super Paper Mario, I know Nintendo's been making, like, a lot of, like, Paper Mario stuff over the years, and it's not what anybody's been asking for. I'm curious, would you guys still be interested in picking up the series if they went back towards, like, what they did with Super Paper Mario? I'm just wondering this, because I actually liked the game a lot, and I figured it was a fun time, and I think I want the RPGs back more than I do Super Paper Mario, but I would accept either one at this point, I feel like. Okay, how did I get up here again? Because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to push this in, but the wall's like... Well, it doesn't go low enough for me to actually reach here. Heard what's happening with the Smash community? No, what's going on with Smash? I actually didn't know. Hang on a second. I'm trying to remember where the fuck I'm going. Like that room that had these little altars in it so I can place stuff in it's where I need to be, I think. Gee, I don't know what's going on. If it's some bullshit where it's like toxicity in the Smash community again, I'm not even shocked. The Smash community has like a reputation for causing a lot of dumb bullshit to happen. I've seen people get bullied or like threatened over Smash for no reason, and it's pretty pathetic, honestly. It's like these same people who fucking threaten Sakurai for not fucking putting in a character they want. I'm ashamed to say that, like one of the characters I like, Waluigi, well, people who were advocating for Waluigi, there were at least like one or two people, maybe some more, that were fucking making death threats at Sakurai over not wanting to put Waluigi in the game. And it's like, are you serious? Like, I get you like Waluigi and you want him in the game. I do too. I like the character a lot, but that doesn't make it suddenly okay to make a threat to the developer of the game over him not being in the game. That's like a really shitty mentality to have. Like, it's just generally really lame. I think as far as like online games go, for the most part, there's unfortunately like shitty people in practically every community in games. It's not something I like talking about, but there are always these people who have to ruin things for everybody else, and I think everybody gets sick of them. Okay, this tells me the pattern. I'm gonna do a screen cap of this, and if I can keep it, then I can actually remember the pattern here. I'm missing a thing I need for this, I think. I need to get like one more piece of this puzzle. Let me see here. triangle first, little sparkle thing goes in the middle, and the moon's on the last one. Okay, see if we can remember that. Should be like one room over. Honestly, I like how this game handles its puzzles. They're really clever. Usually really, really simple to work around and pretty unique and fun. Also, I've got to say, like, I was talked about the puzzle element. One thing I do remember from Color Splash, actually, that was not that bad. I actually recall the puzzles being, like, relatively good in Color Splash. Like, they were actually pretty fun to play, honestly. Like, they were overall pretty good. That's like the biggest thing I can give Color Splash in terms of like an actual compliment. They did good in that area. The puzzles were absolutely great. Oh god, I'm getting really low on health right now too, and I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh yeah, you guys remember, I don't think I bothered to bring this up on stream yet, and it's not the worst thing, but it's kind of lame news to hear about. Like, Nintendo basically came out and said, like, I think it was a few days ago, maybe this week, they brought up the Super Nintendo World thing they were doing, like, at the theme park, and they said they weren't going to be able to get it ready this year because of, like, the coronavirus. That's kind of lame to hear about. Like, not only are we not getting any game announcements this year, we also have this happening, and now we can't even get fucking this cool theme park to be like finished even in one area of the world thanks to this virus. That really sucks to think about. God, I fucking hate this virus so much. It's ruined everyday life. Shit, I went to the wrong menu. I was gonna look for if I need to do this. Yeah. Maple syrup. There we go. That's what I wanted. I hope things go back to normal soon. Oh yeah, I've been looking into, like... it's just like something I wanted to talk about for a little bit, because I was talking about animals a little bit. I think I talked about dogs and cats past few days, and I've actually been, like, thinking about, like, the fact that I want to get a puppy soon. I'm curious, what are your guys' favorite dog breeds, and, like, some of the best dog breeds in your opinions? Also, I think the apartments I live at have a restriction of it being, like, only small dogs, so unfortunately, I don't think I can get anything too big, so I'm, like, trying to keep my options open so I can actually get a dog that I really, really want to. This is your final warning. Enough of this foolishness. Leave at once. Right, let's go ahead and save the game. This is the boss fight after this. I think I was, like, right by this room, too, when I lost last time. That's pretty lame, actually. Bleh. Ugh. This whole scene is weird. This character is weird in general. He's a fun boss fight, though. I do generally like this fight quite a bit. I gotta hand it to Paper Mario. If nothing else, the characters always happen to be pretty fascinating. Boss or just ordinary character. You ignored all those very scary warnings. Do you have the common sense to get scared and run away? What's wrong with you? Shouldn't mess with Toot and Koopa, a faithful follower of King Bowser. Oops, I mean, you shall regret this. Yeah, sure. Whatever, buddy. Right, I'm gonna have to do a really quick switch up and get a tattle going on this dude so I can be done with that quickly. Can I reach him? Oh, I can. That's not too bad. I was hoping I'd do better. Jack Russell Terrier. I think I've seen those dogs. Those are pretty cute. Blah. Come, Chop, come. Bite this intruder. I think the biggest worry that comes to... Well, there's a few things, but, like, quite a few problems to worry about when it comes to, like, dog breeds. And I want to get one relatively soon, but, like, more than anything, I hear about a lot of dogs that have aggression problems. Or not too many, but there are some that, like, are infamous for having problems. I don't think there's, like, any small dogs that I'm considering that are too bad. It's a Chomp. You've heard about Chomps, I'm sure. Max HP 4, attack power 3, defense power 3. They're made of such hard stuff that most of your attacks won't even phase them. Remember, the peeved the chomps are a little peeved at Tutankhamun because he works them so hard. Right, okay. I'm gonna keep hitting him. I'm pretty sure that's like the main goal here is you're trying to get him to fall off at the top. Okay, there's actually a really easy strat for this fight. You switch over to Paracarry. I don't think I can use this turn right now, unfortunately, but you keep shell-shotting, and oh my god, I forgot to do Tattle on Toot and Koopa. I'll do it next turn, I guess. I have a lot of dog breeds I'm considering right now. I genuinely like dogs a lot, so I've been keeping my options like really open so I can get something that'll suit me perfectly. Magical genius, watch him be amazed. What the fuck is coming out of his forehead? What is that? Did he just summon some giant fucking chain chomp thing? What the hell? I barely remember that from this fight for some reason. Whatever. Just keep attacking him. Let's see what I was thinking of really quick, because I had like a lot of dogs I was considering. I'm trying to remember all the species I had in mind, though. One of them I was looking at, I believe, was Chihuahuas, actually, though. Actually, do like Chihuahuas quite a bit. They seem like pretty good dogs. Really cute dogs, and only thing I am concerned about with Chihuahuas is I hear a lot of things about how Chihuahuas can be a little on the aggressive side sometimes, and they tend to get a little angry a little easily. They seem like they're really good, though, overall. Like, I've seen, like, most of them seem to be really loyal to their owners. Oh, I think he's actually nearly done, actually. Let me switch and see if I can get Goombario or not out. Yeah, okay, we can actually tattle before the fight ends still. This is Toot and Koopa. One of Bowser's follows, or she's been assigned to guard everyone of the Star Spirits, or the sort of a Pharaoh complex. Max HP 30, attack power 3, defense power 0. By throwing shells from that high perch. It dodge and uses his magic. Attack power is 2 and will sting for sure. Also summons Chomps as little subjects. Chomps has some serious attack power. Think hard about who to attack first, Toot and Koopa or Chomp. Actually, that reminds me, like, it's kind of weird looking at these Chomps and actually thinking, like, these are dogs. They don't really look like it. The barking is a weird thing. I think the Mario universe is great, though. All the creatures in it are really, really creative and really cool. Ouch, what are you doing? That hurt. King of the Desert. You rude man, take this. That's not going to work out too long. Oh, wait, he falls off, and he got back up? I thought he was going to get stuck on the lower half. Whatever. Let me heal again. I think I can go ahead and... Wait a minute. Let me see. Do I dare delay the healing? Nah, I should just do it now. Instead of taking a chance with it. Let me see. I got this, I think. This will probably work. There we go. Oop, I messed the jump up completely. Whatever. Ugh, fuck. Okay, here's something that's interesting that I feel like will be a good thing to talk about, and it's simple. Like, I was gonna mention, and I know we talked about, like, favorite Nintendo franchise, but there is one thing I wanted to bring up. Like, I'm curious, what is your guys' favorites, like, for, like, mainly stuff like, what are some things... Oh, wow, did I screw up the part where I was trying to beat him, or did I not do it right? There's supposed to be a cutscene where the Chomp chases him. Maybe it happens now. Come here, Chompy. Oh no, I guess it was outside the battle. I thought I remembered him being chased off at the end of the fight. Whatever. What are you? Ow! Help! Good. Fucking asshole deserved it for abusing the Chomps. He was kind of a douchebag. I was gonna say, what are your guys' favorites in, like, terms of, like, world building? I mean, you can, if it's the same for, like, what your favorite is overall, that's fine, too. I'm not even sure I'd say my favorite for, like, the world building stuff is the same as my favorite. I played Xenoblade yesterday, and I like Xenoblade a lot, actually. The Xenoblade universe has, like, a lot of creativity in it, and there's a lot of cool stuff to check out, and it makes you think about it quite a bit. It also feels like it could be somewhat real with like the themes going in it, because it's all constructed in a way where the laws work in the game. Let's see here. This Mario and Party unearthed the legendary Dry Dry ruins deep within the Dry Desert. Smashed Toot and Koopa the wizard and freed Mamar? Is that how you say it? I don't remember how her name's pronounced. The second of the wish-granting star spirits. The enemies awaiting Mario grew even stronger. The challenge is more difficult. In store for Mario and friends, where will their adventure take them next? Alright, we just got dumped another chapter, even though it took me a little longer than I was hoping it would. That's fine. And now we get another Peach section. These are pretty good, honestly. Actually, don't completely remember what happens in this one, so this ought to be interesting. Wahaha. Hello. How are you feeling, Peach? Nothing makes me happier than a smile from you, Peach. Tough luck, I'm in a very bad mood, you monster. Imprisoned all the guests from the castle. They're the single greatest disaster to ever befall the Mushroom Kingdom. Tell you what, I'll smile when you make everything as it was before you showed up. Gwaha. Oh, that's rich. You know I can't do that. Jerk and Mario just beat the Koopa Bros and Toot and Koopa. Sure, they were complete wimps. They're still loyal to me. Can't forgive Mario for disrespecting me. Nipping this in the bud right now. And use invincible Tubba Blubba on him. Strongest creature I know, after me. You best forget about Mario. Your nastiness! We have a problem. Why, Kammy Koopa? It's got you so riled up, you look upset. Psst, psst, psst. What is this? What? Star Spirit flew from Tubba castle. King Bowser, keep your voice down. Princess Peach will hear you. Yes, right. Tell me the details over there. Oh, I think I remember what happens here. This part's pretty good if I'm remembering correctly. You actually have to sneak out of your room and eavesdrop, I'm pretty sure, which is a nice little distraction from the norm of these sections. Twink, did you hear that? Yes, I sure did. Star Spirit must have escaped. Did you hear him call that Tubba Blubba thing invincible? That doesn't sound good. You think Mario can win? You better try to find out about Tubba Blubba. Find something, anything, about a weak point. It might just save Mario. Good idea. Then, there's no time to lose. We won't get anything done if we stay in this room. Right, I think we need to do this and then take out the fireplace. There we go. That should be good. Nintendo's got, I gotta hand it to Nintendo. In terms of, like, lore and, like, world building, they are complete experts when it comes to making good games. Xenoblade's got great story, but that's not even the only example. Like, if you ever played a Metroid game, there are so many little things that are just, like, scattered around, waiting to be stumbled on. Metroid is, like, rich in lore. There's so much good stuff in Metroid. Let me see. Still guard that side. Be careful not to get caught. Okay, I thought maybe for a second I was doing something wrong. Turns out I just misremembered how this went. That's one thing I really like about Metroid Prime. Exploration. You get to basically do whatever you want. You're not told what to do in the game. Having that kind of freedom is like really, really nice. Not a lot of games give you that. There are guards here too. Probably lots of them. Better be extra careful. Let's see. Check over on this bookshelf. I think we need to find a book in here that talks about his weakness, actually, so we're, like, scouring the library for one single book. Let's see what I was thinking of for a second. Yeah, if you haven't played Metroid, highly recommend it. It's honestly a shame it doesn't sell well. I've mentioned this exact same thing before. Nintendo has so many underutilized franchises that don't get good sales that deserve more love. There are so many good ones that I would love to see get more games. Power Rush. Wait, why does Peach get a badge though? Does this get taken to Mario? Then danger. 5 hours increased by 2. I mean, okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to use it if Peach has it though. That's a little odd. Oh, okay, yeah, this is it. We had to walk over here. Hey, have you heard about Master Tubba Blubba? Heard a rumor that he loves eating ghosts. Ugh, ghosts, huh? Master Tubba Blubba is deep inside of Forever Forest, doesn't he? I think he's guarding one of the star spirits right now. Yeah, Master Tublo lives in the castle at the top of Gusty Gulch. Heard that somewhere near his castle is a mansion, a village full of ghosts. I guess Master Tublo sometimes goes there to catch booze. And then when he catches one, he gobbles it down, starting with its head. Chop. Urgh, oh man, that's so scary. I won't be able to walk to the bathroom alone at night, and I have nightmares. I know it. Why'd you tell me? Also heard the Master Tublo is invincible. They say he can't even be hurt. Nobody can even scratch him. He might even be stronger than King Bowser. Stronger than King Bowser? Come on, that's impossible. Master Tublo has some weak points. It's common sense. Yeah, you might be right. So the rumor that Tublo's got a secret that would ruin him if it ever got out. Bet it's about his past. Heard he didn't used to be strong at all. Shh. Well, Tublo hears you. He might gobble us up. Still, what do you think his secret could be anyway? I don't know. No one knows. That's why it's a secret, you half-wit. Seems like Tublo has a weak point after all. Only could find out. Huh? Hey, do you hear someone talking just now? Gasp. Think someone knows we're goofing off in here? And they found us. Oh, whoa, Princess Peach, how did you get here? Sorry to do this, but you have to go back to your room right now. Right, well, we know he's got a weakness. We just don't have any info on it. I wonder if you can get that up there. I didn't actually try to go too far up. I didn't check for the live stream, whatever. Thank you, Mario. At last I can head home to the Star Haven. My name is Maymar. I don't know how to pronounce it, whatever. So nice to meet you in person. Still got a long way to go. But I just know you can save Princess Peach. I'll do my best to help you. Here's a present for you. Wait, is this supposed to be like, it's supposed to sound like Mama, like Mamar? That's a really weird name, actually. Star Energy goes up to 2. Use the lullaby. Lullaby can make all enemies fall asleep. Yeah, every one of these guys you get a new ability, so you can, like, toy around with, like, new stuff. I think the new one that I get for the next chapter is, like, really powerful. Call on me when times are bad. Believe in this, Mario. My powers are strong. I'm a star spirit, after all. Our powers are growing all the time. Keep up the good work, Mario. Must save the other star spirits as soon as possible. For now, I'm going back to recover in Star Haven. Who knows how my dear old Star Haven is faring without the Star Rod. Goodbye, Mario. I'm off. Feels good to be done with this chapter, honestly, after spending a lot of time here and finally being free. Last stream didn't go really amazingly. I mean, you guys saw how I got lost a little bit and I struggled with the boss fight. Alright, let's keep moving to chapter 3, though. I'm excited to see more and keep going. Oh, by the way, if you've played it, answer for this. If not, you don't have to, but the conversation topic I thought would be a good thing to bring up, and a lot of people seem to play this series. So, what are your guys' favorite Zelda games? There's a lot of Zelda titles out there. I don't think there's too many people who played all of them either. I've been wanting to play every Zelda game at some point and get through most of them. Not really counting, like, the CDI games, because those are kind of not that good, frankly. I've been hoping that I can play more recently, though, more on stream. Let's see, actually... oh yeah, Breath of the Wild's obviously on the Switch, and as far as others go, there's a few you can get on Switch. I mentioned Wii before. Wii U's actually really good for Zeldas, for at least right now. You can get Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD. There's also, let's see... Well, you can get Breath of the Wild on the Wii U as well if you didn't have a Switch. And then there's like a bunch of other stuff. I think Virtual Console has a few Zelda games as well. Never played a Zelda game? Might pick one up for the 3DS in a few months. Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. They're pretty good. If you're gonna get any game on 3DS, like Zelda-wise, I'd say maybe do Ocarina of Time 3D first, and then pick up Majora's Mask 3D afterwards. Although, from what I played, they're all pretty good, honestly. I haven't had a chance to really properly play Triforce Heroes, the one that's like the co-op game that got released on 3DS, because it was region locked in terms of like online multiplayer, and once I heard that, it kind of turned me away from buying it. To be honest, I've never liked seeing region locking on systems. It's not a huge problem, but it always sucks overall. Like, most of the time I won't care because it's usually like a game that's in a language you can't play in the first place, so it's like, why bother worrying about it? So it's like, don't bother playing it, but there's also instances of games that have been released in English that never got like a release in any other area. They get released in like one or two places and they don't make it to like America or whatever, and that's always kind of lame when that happens. Honestly, bringing up that topic, like, there's a lot of great games that have been, like, stuck out of Nintendo's library that, like, so many people haven't had a chance to play just from region locking. And I think the Switch has been, like, the first system in some time where we've actually had, like, no region lock on it. I think the Nintendo DS wasn't region locked either, but, like, there are very few systems I can remember from Nintendo where there was no region lock and they were just completely region-free. Ugh, I'm glad they changed things, though. Like, there's nothing great about it. I'm not sure why companies region lock. Actually, does anybody, like, know anything about, like, what that practice is for? I'm assuming region locking is, like, related to, like, manufacturing costs around, like, discs, and they're not really... They don't want to take the costs out to, like, make sure the system can read the discs from, like, any region. That's the only thing I can think of that would be why so many of Nintendo's consoles were region locked in the first place. Oh yeah, we were talking about Zelda 2. Let me get back to that, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I think the first two Zelda games are actually, like, available on Switch, like Zelda 1 and 2 on NES, and I'm pretty sure you can play A Link to the Past if you have, like, the online service, so... Since you're mentioning you want to play one, C's, like, I'd say check on the online service and, like, try playing one from the online service first. I mean, you don't have to. They're all pretty good, though, except Zelda 2's a little rough around the edges compared to the others. I think I'm going to do Goombario and give him a little bit of a boost compared to the others. I didn't actually realize this is an upgrade over here. I saw this when I was entering the area. You actually posted what you were talking about earlier. I didn't see it. Let's see what it says really quick. The Smash-ish community. Today's the Smash Bros. Players are accused and pedophiles. I saw a 14-year-old Smash player. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I don't know why people think they can get away with shit like pedophilia without the internet finding out about it. Like, that's just really morally wrong, and if you honestly expect you're gonna be able to hide that from the internet, you're kind of stupid. Like, the internet digs up your information and, like, really, really easily. Like, trying to do anything that dumb and that risky and, like, telling yourself, oh yeah, it's gonna be fine, nobody will find out, is just... Why would you even risk your career over something that stupid in the first place? I don't understand that. I wonder who this is about in the first place. I mean... Obviously, I'm not going to look too into it. I don't want to get into drama and too much, but it is lame hearing about this stuff. Usually, you expect people like who play Nintendo games to be the people who aren't too bad, but it seems like out of the most, like, the recent years, like, you hear more about people who are doing Nintendo stuff, and there's, like, people who are fucking pedophiles or doing some really fucked up thing, like sexual assault or something. They'll fucking get reported, and it's like, these people are sitting here playing Nintendo games. Most of them act really friendly and seem like alright guys, and then you find out they're harboring like these creepy secrets. It's like, you really can't trust anybody sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ. There's some fucked up people out there that just do all sorts of weird shit. Glad you're a casual Smash player. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much over that, but I feel like I would be probably not happy with having to have my whole life being scrutinized by the internet. I'm happy I haven't had anybody on my chat so far come into my chat and and like chastise me when I talked about how I had problems with cats, because I feel bad about what I did, and I don't want to have some asshole come in my chat and be like, screw you, you're going to hell for being an animal abuser. And it's like, I didn't intentionally want to hurt any of the cats I've had. Like, things just kind of were really bad for both me and the cat relationship wise. The cats had like no trust in me, and I didn't know what I was doing with cats. It was awkward, so I ended up taking them back to my parents, and I felt bad about how things went. I genuinely try to be nice to every animal. Okay, let's see what this says real quick. Play depends on the kind of member credit you have here. Oh yeah, this is like a little mini game thing. I think you can like play games here. I don't know how you actually get the member credit though. Winning big baby. What is this? Old creep a troop lately. Often but always lost a bundle. Huh, interesting. I don't remember what this area is for. I remember I came in there and used it a few times. Let me see. Or buy a used game, so you buy a new one? Yeah, I guess that would make sense. I don't really completely understand why so many companies are against, like, used games in general. Like, sure, they take away from them, like, profit margins, but I feel like you're getting more fucking harm and more problems arising in general if you like actually going out of your way to like stop people from getting used games on your console. People are only going to get angry and you and like it'll backfire. Like there's no reason whatsoever to try and stop used games from being sold unless you want your company looking really bad in the end. You guys remember like a few years back, and I don't remember how long ago, it was a few years ago I think, but yeah, like Microsoft is like revealing the Xbox One, and they tried to pull this shit about the Xbox One not having the ability to play, like, used games, and literally the entire the game community fucking jumped on their throats immediately for this shit. Can't really say I blame them either. Let me see. Double dip is 2 items. That might be useful. Action man work more frequently. What does this mean by that? I'm not actually sure. Whatever, let's get the multi-bounce. This one's good. These badges are usually really, really helpful. Yeah, we'll get this one. I think I want the double dip too, because having 2 items in one turn is like a really, really useful feature, actually. There we go. Kind of want to go by the dojo in the game right now and challenge the master, but I don't really feel like I have time for it. I want to get done with chapter 3 today and not waste too much time, so let's just not worry about that. Okay, now the problem is if I can remember where the fuck I'm going. It's been a while since I've done this, and I don't remember where the fuck the forest path starts at. Let me see, maybe one of the toads can point me in the right direction. At the wise toad. Over by the western gate, the big one. Guy seems to know something about everything. Really popular at parties. His knowledge and everything, you'd be surprised. So you talk to another 2 or so. In the Shooting Star Summit, right? You meet Merlovely and Merlo? And the Merlovely uses her psychic powers to find star pieces and badges. Her little brother, Merlo, trades about star pieces. Trades badges for him. Oh, that's what they were used for. I need to find those guys and get the badges later. Good things about the badges over there in Roast's Bad Shop. There recently? Yeah, we just went there. Okay, no advice. Origami King's coming out this month? Yeah. I'm both excited and worried at the same time. Like, I've explained my reasoning pretty well on stream already, so I don't feel like I need to elaborate more, but like... Oh, wait, I think I remember where I'm supposed to be going now. Let me see over here, because I think I recall, like, there was a little accident by this bridge area. There we go. Ah! That might have been a little bit much on my expression there doing that, but whatever. Just now a ghost passed right in front of me. You saw it, didn't you? Yeah, we did. I'm not gonna dick with him this time. I'm not the only one. Over there. Oh, god damn it. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off with the text like this. I don't think so, but I don't like how it's slowing the emulator down. It's cool as a feature, but the fucking lag problems are a little on the annoying side. No, the other way. Wow, he's appearing in and out pretty quickly, actually. Okay, game went into the what? Oh, the forest. Mario, this madness has to end. We go into the forest and see what's going on. Shame to say it, it's my... Actually, let me see what that say. But I just can't go, I'm too frightened of ghosts. But please, I'm begging you. Alright, let's go into the forest now. This is like the next part of the chapter. This is what I mentioned about this being like split up into like 2 areas instead of 1. For the one, like people who aren't aware of how this works, this chapter has like a section where you're going through a mansion and you have to do a bunch of stuff with these boos, and after you're done, then you go to the boss's like fortress to fight him later on. So you have to do like 2 areas in this chapter. Pardon me, sir. Do you happen to be Mario? How do you do, sir? The master wishes to see you. If you would, please call us in at the mansion on the far side of Forever Forest. The master would also like me to add that she has in her possession important news regarding the star spirits. Please make haste. We shall await your arrival with a warm welcome. And if you don't come, we'll get you. Boo. God, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's not too bad, as a jump scare, that is a little bit on the creepy and annoying side, but that's like a really tame jump scare. Chapter 3, The Invincible Tubba Blubba. Oh, this will be fun. This is one of the better chapters, in my opinion. The tension in this chapter is so high. Oh, no. I remember this part. This forest fucking sucks. You basically have to, like, follow the flowers to get out of this forest and into the mansion. Like, the flowers are, like, all similar. And you have to look at them, like, really carefully. I think, like, one set of flowers in the forest has, like, a difference between all the rest of the flowers. And you use that as, like, your way to, like, tell which direction you're supposed to go. It is so annoying to fucking do, though. This part kinda is really fucking lame. One thing I did not need was another fucking maze in my life. This is a piranha plant. Piranha plants pop out of the ground at unexpected moments, so be on your guard. Max HP 5, attack power 3, defense power 0. See him in every one of your adventures, so I imagine you know him pretty well. Their sharp jaws point upward, so we'll get bitten if you try to jump on them. They smile after biting people. That smug smile. It makes me hopping mad. Ugh, to think these things got into fucking Smash Bros. And Waluigi didn't. I like the big deal, but it's kind of lame how fucking Sakurai chose to put a piranha plant over a serious character. I guess Sakurai just does whatever he wants, though, and there's always joke characters. Alright, C's. That's fine, I appreciate the company. I'll be more than happy to see you when you come back. I appreciate the fact you're hanging out here. It really does get lonely doing these streams alone sometimes and not having anybody to talk to. At least the combat's not too bad. Since I got my upgraded hammer, I can handle things pretty easy. Okay, give me a second or two. Let's see, I'm gonna need a moment to like study these patterns too, because these fucking flowers are annoying to see. I think I know which one I need to look at actually and move along. This one, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Okay, well, give me a second. Oh wait, we got dialogue. What do you think you're doing? This is Forever Forest. The path ahead here is extremely dangerous. Didn't you know that? You better go back. Okay. That's your story. You're invited to Boo's mansion. You passed then. Listen carefully. Now to get through this forest, pay really close attention to your surroundings. Choose the wrong path, you'll end up back at the forest edge before you know it. Areas around the correct path will always look slightly different from the others. Watch carefully for clues. For example, in this area, take a good look at the inner trees as you walk around. In one of them, you'll spot strange glowing eyes. The exit near that tree is the path you want to take. Clues will be different in other paths or some other parts of the forest. Watch the inner forest very carefully as you go. Is it just me, or does Nintendo have, like, some weird fixation on making fucking forests in their game where it's like, you explore the forest and there's always, like, some stupid maze or some shit and you get lost really easy, like, pretty much every Nintendo series I can think of has some fucking maze like this where you go through a forest. There's one in... Actually, there's multiple in the Paper Mario... Or not Paper Mario, but just in Mario RPGs in general. There's one in Super Mario RPG. There's one here. Let's see. I forget there's one in Thousand Year Door. There's pretty much forests in like every Mario RPG you can think of. I feel like the forest maze in Mario RPG wasn't that bad, though. Okay, let me read this really quick. Oh, and they sometimes divide. They divide, they become even stronger, so beat them before they split. Okay, right, I can do that. Sorry if I've been, like, reading a lot. My time for, like, reading chat messages has been a little bit slow right now. I've been trying my best to get around to reading chat. Just been really focused on trying to keep playing the game. I don't know why Nintendo likes forests so much out of all their stuff. It's really weird to me. Like, they seem to have some fascination with putting forest areas in all their stuff. Look at Zelda. A single enemy using a lot of attack power. Oh, that's the wrong attack. Yeah, I want to do this. Oh, wait, it's not. Shit, I didn't equip the new badge. Whatever. I'll just kill the one we just hit. There we go. Oh, right, I forgot. Mario gets a stronger head bonk. That's useful. I didn't even remember that, actually. Oh yeah, I'll take that. That's a useful little thing to have. More power for my head bonk. Fucking fuzzies. They won't just die off already. There we go. Also, like on this forest thing, a lot of these forests are really fucking creepy too. Like, this one's just weird. It's like by a ghost mansion, but like in Zelda stuff, like the fact that the Lost Forest is like you get lost and you turn into a Stalfos, you get stuck in it. That's actually kind of disturbing. I don't know why Nintendo decided on such weird lore for like an area in one of their games. I swear when Nintendo, like, really wants to be weird to make fucking creepy areas, they always manage to make things really, really freaky. I don't know why. They are really good at writing unsettling shit that's kind of not fun to think about. I guess somebody at Nintendo just really likes to write horror stuff, for stuff that makes you freak out a little bit thinking about it. Ugh. I remember, like, one of the things they were mentioning about Origami King was they talked about how they wanted to do horror in Paper Mario for a long time, and they finally got their opportunity and refined it with the game. I don't know why they wanted horror so badly, though. Oh, wait, I just thought of something, actually, that could help a little bit. Let me see. I didn't even consider this until now. Or actually, you know, we don't even need that. I was going to use Cooper. Let's just use Bombette, though. This will help me with my fucking problem of running into too many enemies all the time. Just get out of here. There's a lot of weird habits, though, when you look at their games. Fucking Star Fox, well, not even Star Fox, just their games, like, a lot of bosses with big hands for some reason. And also a lot of fucking things where it's like they have like a, let's see, a lot of hands is like a common, or hands is like a really common one, like a big floating head and hands. They're just two hands that are floating. I'm gonna get my health up a little more and then we'll focus on BP and FP, I think. Let's see, what are some other ones that are really common? They have a lot of things like this they do, though. The forests are common, like I mentioned. They seem to like creeping their viewers out, too. Let me see. One thing I will say I like about Nintendo, their like willingness to make their games like lore really good. That's like something I really like from them. Lore's always interesting in their games. Pretty much most Nintendo franchises I can think of, the world building is super good. Okay, good. I actually managed to kill them all in one hit like that. I was hoping so. God, that power bomb ability is so fucking useful. see. Hold on a second, I'm thinking right now. Oh, there was something funny about one of these that I passed by, actually. That might be the right one. It's a weird area with all the fucking stuff here. The fucking creepy laughing shit. I remember this guy. We should get this out now. Hey, hello there. A bulb from the land called Flower Fields. Flower seed? Should I give it to you, or shouldn't I? Well, I suppose I'll give it to you. Here you go. Magical seed. Cool. Right, we need these later. Somewhere bad. But it might place a curse on you. Okay, I don't like that. That's creepy. Whatever. Okay, what was I on? I'm sorry, I got a little distracted like I was talking about Nintendo's franchises and like the world building and the lore. I got a little distracted after that though. There we go, I think this is it. Pikmin is really good about this, the whole Piccolopedia thing. It's so nice to read all the stuff they put into the game. Same with like Chibi Robo had like I think a different and like the game itself like showed you a lot of the history in the game and you didn't need to like dig around too much. You were told a lot of things in the game and it was really, really cool to learn about it. I love when Nintendo puts like all these little Easter eggs in their games actually. It's just fun learning about their stuff. Oh, actually, here's another topic. What are some franchises you guys would want to see revived that aren't like Nintendo franchises? I'm curious. Well, if you guys are listening, you want to answer. If not, it's fine. Like, I just figured I'd bring that up. I have a lot of game franchises I'm interested in that I like a lot. Like, I really, really like... Well, I'm a big fan of Star Fox. I also really like Metroid. I've already mentioned Metroid. I like that one a lot. Let's see. Chibi Robo's good. Pikmin is. Let's see, what else can I mention? Well, there's other things too. Half-Life getting revived was really cool, actually. I like Half-Life quite a bit. Great series. I actually didn't... This is like I said, not really Nintendo related. I think Ubisoft like revived, like... I mentioned reviving Beyond Good and Evil last year at like E3. Maybe that was a year or two ago. They brought that up and they were talking about that. Like, I remember that really well. I don't really care for their stuff too much, but I do like Ubisoft's games overall. Like, I feel like I should play more of their stuff. I genuinely enjoy what they make usually. I'm not the biggest fan of it all. Like, some of it's really lame. Like, look at how much they milk Assassin's Creed, if you wanted an example. That gets fucking continually yearly releases, or at least it was getting continual yearly releases. I don't know if they're still doing that or not, though. Oh, I think I mentioned earlier, I was watching Donkey stream. You know, I never got into Rayman when I was younger. I have a lot of platforming series I'd like to check out. And platformers were like a fucking huge thing back in the day. It seems like every company out there rushed to make their own like little mascot character and try to get attention from like people playing games. I remember that being like a thing, always rushing to make new mascots, always trying to copy like Mario and Sonic and be the next big company with like a well-known mascot. That was a weird thing to see. I wasn't really, or I don't know if I might have been alive during that time, but I don't remember if I ever really saw much of this because I grew up with SNES mostly, and I think a lot of these were NES games. There's so much shit if you just look them up though. To look up random stuff that's like thrown out there that some dev tried to create to copy Nintendo or Sega. One with the skunk, there was some Tasmanian devil thing that had like a platformer based on it. Bubsy's like the most well-known, I think, is like out of all the really shitty clone mascot characters, because nobody likes Bubsy very much, and its games are usually really bad. I think what really got Bubsy popular, though, is JonTron. To be frank, every time I think about Bubsy, I don't know why people buy it. Which doesn't seem like a very good game or very good game series, honestly. Okay, can you just let me get by without fucking fighting the piranha, please? Oh, god damn it, whatever. You know, I thought there's a lot of, like, these consoles like this where it's like, some guy makes a new console and, like, it never really sells well. Like, I feel like one day I might consider, like, streaming some footage from a console I've never owned. There's so many different consoles. Whether I would buy one or I would try to do emulation is, like, something I'm uncertain of, but, like, you can look up these old ones and you'll find so many different products out there. Not even listing the classics. The Atari is a really old one that everybody knows about really well. Obviously, Sega has a lot of legacy consoles as well. Let's see. I think, like, the most well-known ones are, like, 3DO, the Philips CDI. Let's see. Any others that I'm forgetting about that are, like, old stuff? Commodore 64, I guess, if you can count it. That's like a computer, though, more, I'd say, overall. I never got to play any of those. Maybe one day I'll check out some of their games. That reminds me. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I don't know if this is like a thing I had an idea for. Or, like, I wanted to do, like, a stream of some DOS stuff, like, I saw something from a streamer I watched, like, I want to say a year or two ago, I don't know how long it was, but they had this website they found where it was a bunch of really old DOS games on this website that you could play, and they were doing, like, a little vote for, like, which game the audience wanted to see, and they'd play them in order, so that was basically what they were doing, is they were sitting here playing all these old DOS games. And if you've ever tried to play DOS stuff, like, well, setting up DOS on a modern operating system is not easy, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, so having the option to, like, emulate these on some website is infinitely better than actually trying to find these games and play them. Like, you'd be wasting so much time looking for these games specifically. One day, there was some good shit. There's some stuff I missed from that era that I played a little bit of that I really, really enjoyed. One thing I don't see very much nowadays that I liked playing a lot was, like, differing little, what are they called? Text-based adventure games, that's what it is. Yeah, you have, like, a little game where it's like that you're, like, typing shit and it, like, corresponds to an action in the game. That's something I always enjoyed playing. Those games are dumb and they're usually pretty fun, and it's always fun to, like, screw around with the game and, like, see exactly what kind of parameters the devs put in the game to see just what all you can get away with when you're trying to type stuff. Usually there's a pretty good amount of stuff the game lets you toy around with. I love playing these and, like, even just seeing the game be like, no, you can't do that, like, it can describe the action, but, like, gives you a reason why it doesn't work. Like, I love that the developers actually, like, typically put, like, that much thought into these games. They actually bother to, like, code all these different possibilities. Text-based adventure games are a real gem, and they're fun to mess around with. Let me see really quick. Sega 32X. This Chaotix? Yeah, that was the one I remember. I didn't really... I think I didn't bring it up because of the fact that I remember, or like, well, I was talking about stuff that's, like, really old that nobody ever brings up, but that's a good one, too. I remember a lot of talk about that stuff. Oh, shit, I need to fucking heal right now. Let's see, do I... Actually, you know what, I can do this, actually. If I do, it'll kill the piranha plant, and then all I have to deal with is the fuzzy. That's, like, a safe way to handle this scenario. There we go. Oh, sweet, I can kill it next turn, too. Except I'm low on health. God damn it. I'm on an emulator. See, listen to... Yeah, I've heard about Knuckles Chaotix being pretty good. I haven't ever played it. It looks fun, though. I think, like, I remember, like, reading, like, some time ago, like, who were talking about Christian Whitehead, the guy who's behind the Sonic Mania stuff. Like, they talked about his new project. Nobody knew what it was, but like people were speculating that he'd be making a new version of Knuckles Chaotix, like a new port of the game to like put on mobile platforms and like maybe on modern stuff, because Knuckles Chaotix, while it's like pretty good, isn't really a majorly popular game, so try to port it and maybe get a little bit of attention for it. You know, actually, I need to play more like older Sonic stuff in particular. I mentioned before on another stream I had played a different... Wait, oh, that just tells me where to go for the last bit. I was going to say, I'm not sure how much more I've got of the stupid forest left. But yeah, I was going to say, I've only played like so much old Sonic, and I never beat any of them. One day I'd like to play them again and probably stream the experience. Oh, here we are, finally. Took a while to get here. Oh, finally, I couldn't stand being in that spooky forest another minute. Mario. Also, that's the mansion the creepy old ghost is telling us about. I hope I'm not gonna need heals, because going through this place and trying to fucking make my way back through this mansion would be a total pain in the ass getting back out. Oh, here's the butler again. Welcome, sirs and madam. Pleased you made it through Forever Forest. My master awaits you in the room highest up in this lovely mansion. That is a big mansion. Looks pretty impressive. Please go to the 3rd floor. There you'll hear all the news of the Star Spirits. I'll see you there. Alright, here we go. Even though we're being welcomed here, ironically, it's not going to be a simple little... Like, it's not a simple thing getting through this place. The boos in this mansion are kind of assholes, and they fuck with you the entire time you're in here, and actually they try to stop your progression from going up to reach, like, the owner of the mansion. You forget Sonic's a retro character born in the 90s? The modern days? I think I always remember Mario stuff pretty well. Like, I remember Mario's roots because of Mario 3 particularly being like one of my favorites. Mario 2 is like really good as well, and honestly a fucking awesome and amazing classic game. Let's see, actually... Well, Sonic, yeah, I can say sometimes it is easy to forget Sonic's like not particularly born in this era though. Sonic's got like quite a bit of good stuff that was like released over the years though, so yeah, there's a lot of good modern Sonic stuff. Just unfortunately in recent years it's been less than it has been before. Right, I remember how this part works. You have to find an item in one of these rooms, and once you do, you get like a little thing you can stick on the chandelier, and it like stops the thing from like going back up when you let go of it. Also, I think there's an Easter egg in here. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. You jump in, you get this little 8-bit Mario you can jump around with. A little weird. I don't think there's an actual purpose to this. You just mess around with it. I think if I jump back in, it'll transform me back. Yeah, there we go. Just a little Easter egg. Can I break these? Let me see. I think you can blow them up. Let me check. Okay, no, they can't be blown up. I'm pretty sure I remember what you do here. This area has a little like, thing here. You get like a boots upgrade later, so you can smash the crates. You can like ground pound stuff, and it lets you get through like some of the areas in the mansion, so you gotta get those. You forgot that. That's a song I was born in the 90s. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's like easy to not remember that. Maybe it's just because like I said, I've played the retro Sonic games and I like them. I'm not very good at them though. Like I have a lot of memories of like more modern stuff, although calling it modern is a little awkward since the games I'm thinking of are still fairly old. Like I like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 a whole lot. Those are like two of my favorite Sonic titles. I am so bored. Bored. That's a pretty bad pun, not gonna lie. I know the Lady Bao ordered me to stay here. For how long? How do I get rid of you, or... I can't open it from a side either. Okay, he's gonna block me no matter what I do. I guess I just have to keep moving or... Oh, wait. I remember how you get rid of him. You need to get like a... Yeah, it's a phonograph you get. You get like one of those, what are they called? The little... I think they're like records. Yeah, you get like a record to put on this. Or a record to play. God, it's been so long since I've seen a record. I know the Xenoblade bundle I bought has like an actual vinyl like that comes with it, but I haven't even opened up like a lot of my bundle like I should have. I've sat it down and haven't got a really great look at it. I think I looked at the art book a little bit. Speaking of which, if you guys remind me, I'll try to get some photos next time I play Xenoblade so I can like show you guys the little collector's edition I got. Excuse me. Hi, did I startle you? You want to go up to the 3rd floor, don't you? Afraid you'll have to go find whatever's missing from this frame. Just to find it, I'll let you go upstairs. Mwahaha. Bows to harsh boo. Testing your guests like this. You're gonna edit a video, might take you a while. That's fine. I mean, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and if you need to work on something, I get it. I tend to try and get projects done too when I'm not busy. Also, great, I forgot these things are trapped. I don't think I need to interact with those two. I'm pretty sure it's just this one. I did that to check, though. And we just released a bunch of fucking boos. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to happen, though. Mario, you have come. You want this record? You must guess who holds it. Oh boy, right. We have to like... I think we have to like hammer the one that's got the record. Lady Bow will be very angry if we let him get it too easily, fellow boos. Your best, like we practiced. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this extremely carefully so I don't miss where it's dropped. I'm not a big fan of mini games like this. I see who got it, like I know which one it is, I think. Hope I'm not losing my place. Hey, boos and boos. Who's got it? Choose, choose. Okay, I may have actually potentially lost place. I was singing it for a little bit and then okay, thank God I actually found it. This might be annoying if I lose my place. I forget if I have to do this more than once. No, boo-hoo. You guessed right. Go on, take this. Oh, boo. Lady Bow's really going to flip out on us. I know they're ghosts, but is it really necessary for them to, like, basically screw with? And I think some of these guys, like, terrorize the people who come in the mansion. Seems a little on the cruel side, honestly. Record of upbeat music. You play this. Right, I know where to take this. We just saw the record player after all, so we know exactly where this should go to. I think, like, nowadays when you see Haunted Mansions and Mario stuff, it's almost always Luigi's Mansion. God, I kind of hope we get a new one, like, sooner rather than later now. Luigi's Mansion 3 was a treat. Really good gameplay. Tap A to play the record. Gotta have rhythm. Don't press it too fast or too slow. Press B while it's playing, the record will stop. Right, okay. This is gonna be annoying. We have to, like, keep the meter, like, right around the okay part. I think the goal is you, like, drag this boo away from his station. Funny little section. Also, I like how there's a callback to old Mario stuff. This is a cute section. This game has so many good little things in it. God, it's crazy to think how far Mario's come. Nowadays, whenever I think of Mario, though, yeah, like, mentioning... Well, actually, I do tend to, like, think about 3D Mario more than 2D Mario. Most of the best Mario games I remember are 2D titles. I remember Galaxy, like, being one of my absolute favorites. Same with 64. There are so many good 3D Mario games, and I feel like they're usually more creative than 2D. I wouldn't trade my memories of those games for the world. They're so fun. It's not to say 2D Mario isn't good, though. How much more do I have to play it? Shouldn't I be done already? This is taking a while to get done. I guess I'll keep going. I don't actually know if there's any other really neat little Easter eggs in any Things like that are like this, where you're like sitting here literally playing music from a prior game the whole time. Am I supposed to play it all the way, or am I can't tell. He should have gone off of his post, right? Come on, I'm mashing as fast as I can. Fucking hate button mashing, and I can't tell if that's what I'm intended to do or not. Give me a second before I talk anymore. I'm just trying to get this fucking over with, and it's not fucking ending. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I didn't realize you're supposed to fucking keep playing it and then you leave. I thought it would, like, automatically, like, do a scripted scene when it actually was ready. Oh, no. Lady Bao gave me one job to guard that treasure chest. She's gonna punch me so bad if she finds out about this. Oh, well, I may still be okay. It's not like you can get anywhere without knowing how to use that weight. Oh well, whatever, we're gonna get this done. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I always found this weird about the Sonic franchise, and when he brought up Sonic, it reminded me of this. It's not really a big deal, but like, I always found it funny how, like, for whatever reason, there's like a large amount of the Sonic fan base that just like design their own OCs, and most of them look kind of not that great. Like, a good majority of them are just really dumb looking. I don't know. I'd say every single one I've seen is awful, but like you can look up literally any name on Google and type in like the Hedgehog after it and you'll find a result. It doesn't seem to matter what you look up either. Okay. I need to get rid of the chandelier, I think, so I can actually get the treasure. Let's see, what do I do here? Give me a second or two. Oh, that reminded me. I got sidetracked on my topics for a little bit, and I was talking about Mario and Sonic. Something just occurred to me that I never talked about. What are some other 3D, like, platformers you guys remember? This is, like, just another thing to, like, break up conversation a little bit. Like, I remember... I haven't played it, but I recall hearing about, like, Castlevania 64 being really bad. Oh, boy. Are we doing this shit again? Then do the minigame and find the rat boo? Mario, welcome. You want these boots? Let's guess who holds them. Lady Bao will be very angry, let them into these. Yeah, you know, just fucking get on with it. I know what you're telling me. I think, oh yeah, they're tossing it around, so it won't be easy to keep up with it. I think it's faster. I fucking hate when they do this shit in games. Like, I genuinely... I don't know. Something about these little mini-games where it's like they fucking try to distract your vision and try to take your eyes off of shit. Usually it just feels like they fucking want you to fuck up. You got the super boots. The attack power of Mario's jump increases. And now you can do the spin jump by pressing A again while in the air. Especially when the item, or when the thing goes like really fast. It's like a trick where you're supposed to watch how fast everything's moving and watch the original location of what you're seeing move around. No, boo-hoo. You guessed right. Go on, take them. Oh, Lady Bao's going to really flip out on us. There we go. Let's see, what happens when I actually smash these crates? I don't remember. It's been a while. Nothing? Oh, there's an item in there. Cool. Got a maple syrup. The hidden floor panel very near here. Star piece underneath the floor panel. A while jumping. Boost of luck. Can you find it? Yeah, I see the floor panel. There we go. But yeah. I actually like Castlevania a lot. I've never played Castlevania 64. I hear from a lot of people it's not very good. And I know there's like a lot of like platformers that were 3D that didn't, they like attempted it and get the same degree of like, well, they tried to get the same degree of precision and care put into their games as like Sega and Nintendo did with like Sonic Adventure and like Mario 64 stuff, and they just didn't succeed. Lady Bao told me not to sell any items to Mario, you're him. And there's an actual item shop, I'm pretty sure, but I don't recall how the hell you actually get the option to buy any of this stuff, so whatever. I know, was it last year? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess it was. Like, we played it, like, through all of Mega Man Legends. That was fun. Eventually, we're going to get back to it. I still have more Mega Man stuff I want to do, actually. Honestly, like, it feels like Mega Man, like, compared to, like, Sonic and Mario, Mega Man hasn't got the most love all of, at the time. Like, he gets plenty of new games and good games, but, like, a lot of the Mega Man titles are kind of on the varying quality. Like, I can't say I don't like any of the classics, because they're mostly really good games. As far as I am concerned, I think, well, let's see. Mega Man X definitely has a rocky series history. I've heard varying opinions between Zero and ZX, and I think those games look really good overall. Never actually played the, like, EXE, like the Battle Force and, what are they called? What's the name of it again? Star Force is the name of, like, the sequel to, like, the games I'm thinking of. I forgot what they're named. You know what I'm talking about. The ones where you played, like, the RPG, like, battle system. God, Mega Man compared to, like, Mario, there are so many Mega Man subgenres, or if you can call them subgenres, so many different Mega Man series, and they're all fucking really different from each other. At least they feel different. Does that even have anything in it? Did I just open it and it was empty? I guess it was. Whatever. Speaking of Mega Man, what do you guys think we'll see next? Mega Man is in, like, a new Mega Man X? Maybe Mega Man Legends 3? I'm almost getting the impression they might just be going towards Mega Man 12. I wouldn't be against having that, but I kind of hope they decide to make an Mega Man, they make Mega Man X9 instead. Hey, C's, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Glad you made it back. We just got into the next part of the game when you came back, so came at a really good time. Trying to make some progression right now. Things are going decent, actually, I'd say. Okay, give me a second before I say anything else. That's something I was wanting to talk about. Oh, I remember. This is a thing I forget if I've discussed here, but I feel like this is good for discussion anyway. What are some, like, really obscure game franchises you guys have played that you really like? Things you played, but you haven't heard, like, a lot of other people talk about, if you can name any. I played so many. I feel like most people played something different and talk about it. Like, I feel like most of us see something unique. I can't really see, I can't think there's anything like I've immediately remembered that I haven't already brought up before. Let me think for a second, and I'll see if there's any that I can remember, though. Oh, right, indie games are like a wealth for this stuff that I totally forgot about. Indie games, you can find so many interesting, weird things out there that are really good. You just want to find, like, a fun little experience and play something neat. Try just looking up stuff on your spare time, and you can find some really fun little distractions to play. I think one of the ones I'm thinking of is called Space Funeral. It's a game where it's like an RPG-like game, and you play as like a little, I don't remember what the character was, but you play in this little world, and you're like going around like talking to NPCs like an RPG, and you recruit characters. I forget the exact goal in the game. It's really pretty neat looking. The dialogue's really dumb, and it's got a really differing vibe from like anything I've ever seen out there. There are so many creative, weird games if you just decide to look something up, and you can find gigantic wealth of like crazy cool shit to look at. I think like a good place to find free stuff is itch.io. See, it's a cool game. And through time. In time, what's it called? Sounds interesting. I mean, if you knew the name, I'd look it up and see how it is. So I could like check. Oh, wait, there is one thing I remember that fits that description. If it's what you're talking about, I don't know if that's actually it. There was, let's see, what's it called? Was it Maniac Mansion or something? Or I know one game I remember that fits this description. Well, that's not really video games actually. When I think of it, so never mind. That might not be it. But there's like one that's called Day of the Tentacle. It's like a point-and-click adventure game, and it's really weird and really different from anything else I've seen. If you haven't looked it up, it's actually pretty fascinating looking, and I'd say it's worth checking out. I've never played it, unfortunately, but it looks like one of those games where it'd be worth playing through it at least once. The story is really fucking bizarre, but I mean, honestly, I don't even mind that. I feel like weirder stories sometimes lend themselves really well to being, like, really, really good for something to play and absorb yourself into an interesting story that's not what you're expecting. I could go on about a lot of really good stuff I remember. Yeah, I figured that wasn't it when I said that. Day of the Tentacle is like time travel, but not what I figured you were talking about after I thought about it for a little bit. It sounds familiar, but nothing I can think of comes to mind when I actually think about this. Phew, that's all better. It's nice to be back inside my frame after so long. Alright, then, help you go in the third floor, okay? Jump toward the drawing and I'll take care of the rest. Right, now we can move up. I think we're getting kind of close to the actual end of the mansion. We'll see. Say hello to bow for me. Actually, this might be the last part of the mansion we have to explore. We might be nearly done. Let's try checking these doorways. Oh, wait, yeah, this is the room. Here we go. Gwahihiha. Or, let me try to read that again. Gwahihiha. I can't do female voices very well. I've tried. I suck at making voices in the first place. You finally arrived. Took your sweet time, huh? Testing you to see if you live up to your reputation. How were the tests? Tough? My name is Bao. I think it's Bao. I don't know how the hell you pronounce it. It's either Bao or Bo. I think I always called her Bao. I'm glad to finally meet you. I'm Bootler, the butler. Lady Bao's humble servant. The reason I asked you here is that I need a favor. Bootler, give him the rundown. Of course, my lady. Mario, do you know the area near here called Gusty Gulch? He'll rise to the top of the gulch, and upon it sits the castle of Tubba Blubba. He's a monster, and he eats us, ghosts. Booze are his favorite food. Many friends have been eaten. We've tried attacking the evil fiend to save our friends. But Tubba Blubba is far too strong for us Boos to slow him down even slightly. He seems invincible. That's why he's known as the invincible Tubba Blubba. There is hope, however. The rumors are true, then. Tubba Blubba has a secret that he closely guards. And that secret is probably something that relates to his weak point. Yeah, that doesn't really tell me much, but okay. So, Mario, I want you to find out his secret and defeat him. You'll do it, won't you? First, you'll get a reward for doing us this service. You beat Tubba Blubba up. I'll let you have this. She's got the Star Spirit, doesn't she? I remember they said it got free. She fucking kidnapped him, which is a little on the lame side, but whatever, I guess. She does have good intentions trying to save her people. Mario, I'm sorry to must meet such dire situation. The scholar. I escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle, but I was in quite a weakened state. I made it outside. As a result, I couldn't go back to the sky at first. Tried to head for the Shooting Star Summit to make the leap to the Star Haven, but I became lost in this forest. While hunting for a way out, I was captured by Boos, and now here I am. I don't know what to say. What do you think, Mario? Not such a bad deal, is it? You would have had to fight Tubba Blubba to save the Star Spirit anyway, right? This way, you help us Boos too. Besides, I'm going with you. I'll help you like no one else can. My lady, what did you just say now? You? At Tubba Blubba's castle? Quite out of the question. I simply cannot allow you to put yourself in such danger. Still your tongue, Bootler. I've seen too much suffering caused by Tubba Blubba. I wish to see him punished with my own two eyes. Besides, Mario will need me. There's no way he can reach the castle without my powers. Oh, alas then, lady. I, Bootler, will accompany you. My sworn duty to see that no harm befalls you. The ancestors demand it. I'll be at your side always. You stop that nonsense. I'm not a child anymore. I'll be fine by myself. You wait here for my return. Lady. Sigh. And just like that, she pretty much forces her way into your party. But she's a really good party member. She's one of the more likable ones, too. I mean, they're all pretty likable. Is this alright, Mario? I'll join up with you until we oust Tubba Blubba. I'll join the party, like it or not. Press down to have her make you both become transparent so no one will notice you. While you're transparent, objects go right through you. But if you move or press down, you won't be transparent anymore, you'll return to normal. While in battle, she can slap enemies silly with her smack attack. I like her attack a lot. It's literally her just coming up to an enemy, and then she fucking starts slapping the shit out of them like over and over again. It's a really funny animation. Or use out of sight to make you both become transparent so you can elude enemy attacks. Okay then, Tubba Blubba's going down. Gwahaha. Right, let's continue. Now we can go to the actual main part of this. I forget how far the actual mansion is from where we're at right now, but I don't think it's like too far. The whole Tubba Blubba castle thing is actually really well designed too. Wait, is this 2 doors to the same exact room and I didn't even realize it? Yeah, they just both lead to the same area. Okay, that was actually a little bit of a waste of time, but whatever. Oh, actually, I think we can open this chest now. Let me see. Welcome back, Sonic Zuki. You missed out on a little bit, like you missed out on me getting Bao as a partner. Okay, how do you do this again, and if I even can? I thought you could... Maybe it's harder than I remember. I could have sworn you could, like, open it without getting hit, though, if you had her with you. Let me see. Oops, I'm using the wrong thing. Okay, give me a second. I'm doing it wrong, apparently. Oh, wait, what? Is it because I was near the chest? No, you can go invisible near the chest. Problem is you can't open it like this, because you can't trigger the actual chest opening. You could avoid the chandelier trying to crash into your head. Whatever. Next part's pretty fun. The stealth section where you're going through Tubba Blubba's castle, and I like that quite a bit. Also, am I misremembering? I could have sworn there was, like, actual battling that happened in this area. Like, I could have sworn you had to fight, like, some enemy type in this place called, like, Dark Boos that would, like, get in your way every time you tried to stop, like, going through the maze. They'd, like, get in your way and you'd have to fight them. Maybe I'm thinking of a later part in the game, or maybe I'm thinking about it, like, Thousand Year Door. I'm not actually certain. I'm guessing your internet will be bad soon? I hope not. That's lame if it is. I know exactly what it's like having shitty internet problems. Oh boy, here comes some depression. I'm pretty sure they talk about how he's eating them in a second. So Mario, we're on our way. Are you scared? Not really. This part is a little bit on the anxiety-inducing side, though. You get fucking chased by Tubba Blubba the whole time. We're editing a video of a Let's Play you've been doing. Cool. Hope it goes well. I mean, I used to do, like, Let's Play stuff, but I stopped bothering with it. Not like I didn't enjoy doing it at all, just felt like I didn't really add enough to my Let's Plays to make them interesting, and I kind of wanted to go into attempting live streaming anyway, so ended up switching over to live streaming eventually. I like this anyway. It's more fun, like, being able to interact with you guys as I stream and talk rather than doing Let's Plays. Just my opinion, though. Okay, give me a second. This is a Hyper Goomba. Hyper Goombas are crazy, uncivilized Goombas living in Gusty Gulch. Max HP 7, attack power 1, defense power 0. They sometimes charge their power before attacking. A charge attack will take away 8 HP, so watch out when they start to glow. It's a good idea to use Bao or 9 to become transparent. The attack will miss for sure, right? You pretty much have to watch for the charge. It's really easy to tell when they're going to attack you, though. Hey, Zachary, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. We've been playing for a while. We actually came around, like, the halfway point of Chapter 3 right now, so you're at a pretty decent point, actually. We're going through this and got, like, quite a bit of this already done, but we haven't gotten too far in. Okay, let me get this tattled too, because I think I knocked it out of the air while I was still a Paragoomba. It's the and Paragoomba. Hyper Paragoombas are Hyper Goombas with wings. Max HP 7, attack power 1, defense power 0. Sometimes charge their power before attacking. It's the same description, isn't it? I thought they would say something else if they... like how they fly. Yeah, I already know how they misbecome... they're no different from normal Paragoombas, so use a jump attack to defeat them. Okay. Easy enough to remember. Thought I got an upgraded jump. Maybe I'm thinking of Thousand Year Door. Like, I thought there was like a ground pound you got where you could, like, get extra in attack power if you managed to hit the timing just right. Whatever. Hey, Wayne, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Doing more Paper Mario. Glad you could make it here. And that, well, let me see. These not have views. Playing Jack and Daxter even less views? That's lame. I know what that's like. Yeah, I'm streaming on the 4th. I mentioned that earlier in the week, I think. I'm going to be doing a special if you guys want to come check that out. I'll be streaming like a few games that are technically American themed. Like they're... unfortunately, 2 of these games are slightly political, but I'm gonna try to avoid getting too into actual politics during the stream, because I don't really care about that stuff whatsoever. But I feel like it'll be a fun time for all of us, hopefully. I mentioned it before, one of these is a Paper Mario parody, and I figured it'd be good right now because Origami King's around the corner, and I'm playing this, so why not go ahead and play this parody while we actually have the chance to? This is like the best opportunity I can see. Oh, Lady Bow. What a surprise seeing you. You know your ladyship really shouldn't come around here. It's dangerous. Teleblubba could come here at any time. I know, I came here to teach Teleblubba a lesson. Bring him on. It was the last time he came through here. Just yesterday, lady. It was horrible. This time he ate Herbert. Oh, it was gruesome. Poor Herbert, he was so dark and depressing. What a terrific boo. Oh no, not Herbert. Oh, Teleblubba. He must be stopped. Listen, everyone, don't fear. We're on our way to defeat this Teleblubba once and for all. That monster has eaten his last boo meal. Oh, lady, your bravery is so inspiring. But you know he's called the Invincible Teleblubba. Please be careful. Right, I think I need to switch, actually. We're about to see this asshole in person for a second when he invades the village. We've already seen his silhouette in the chapter, since every chapter kind of, like, gives you a little tease of what the boss looks like. Let's just keep moving. If there's in Mario games, the ending? I mean, I could do that, but I'm not going to go for playing a Mario game on July the 4th. I just want to do, like, different American stuff, since I've been interested in doing like a special 4th of the July thing that'd be like actually thematically fitting. I've done very few streams that are holiday stuff that actually are things I've really wanted to try before. Hello there. You're going up to beat Teleblubba, right? Yeah, get revenge. We'll never eat another ghost. Never. Especially not. And you just had to fucking say it. Here he comes. Oh. Oh no, Teleblubba's coming. Everybody hide. Lady Bow, you have to hide, Mario. Mario have to hide. He's gonna power immediately. Press down. Yeah, there we go. And now we wait for him to show up. This is gonna be bad. Everything's cool, lady. Can't see you now. Nope, there's no way Teleblubba can see you right now. Does he not hear this boo talking at all? Well, whatever. He's called invincible, not smart. Hi there, Clifford Longhead. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. Looks yummy. I needed a snack. Poor Boo just gets fucking devoured whole. Not even, like, hesitating to eat him either. A little tangy, but good. And they basically tell you, like, the Boos you're listening to their dialogue. They literally mention how he comes in here and fucking eats people on a daily basis. Oh, Stanley. Well, rip Stanley. Poor guy just got eaten. Oh, the horror of it all. Honestly, this game is actually kind of dark for a Mario game. Like, they do not hesitate to pull back the punches a little bit. funny. Out of like all the stuff Nintendo does with like Mario series, like Paper Mario in particular is really grim sometimes, just in general. There's a lot of stuff where you see shit you wouldn't see in other any other Mario game. Actually, you know, I was meaning to get the tattle, and for some reason I completely forgot about tattling on this guy. This guy is actually pretty dangerous, though. The clefs before were already fucking awful, and this thing has a charge on it. This is a hyper cleft. Hyper clefs have more defense power than normal clefs. Max HP 4, attack power 3, defense power 3. Sometimes charge their power before attacking. Hyper enemy. Yeah, these guys fucking suck, honestly. Charge attack will take away 8 HP. By the time they start to glow. And miss, you become transparent. Their defense power will fall, then one if you use an explosion to flip them over. So you hadn't noticed they have spikes on top. It'll hurt if you jump on them. Should play Boom Boom Rocket. I've never actually heard of that. It sounds interesting. I don't know. I've already got like games set up for the 4th, so I appreciate like the suggestions. Like I actually don't really need to like take any right now, because like I said, I have 3 games planned. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh fuck! I need to do. Let's see. I think I need to quickly switch to bow, and then if I get her turn still, yeah, out of sight. There we go. But yeah, I've already got like 3 games I want to play on the 4th that I think will be really good, and I'm looking forward to playing all of them. I think they'll be a fun time, honestly. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna charge my hammer in the next turn. And go... Wait, go X mode. They go... And they're tough and crazy attack damage. Yeah, they get fucking pretty damn out of control. Like, the more you keep fighting enemies in this game, it feels like, and their damage gets higher, and that's not great to deal with. Am I hyped for Origami King? Yeah, I like the look of it overall, but... I mean, to be honest, I am a little bit on the skeptical side, because I don't really know what to expect out of Origami King. I feel like I'm uncertain if it'll be good or not, and I hope it ends up being like a really, really good title. The classics are my favorites, so I wish we could get another game that's close to the originals, but something tells me that's not going to happen. Hold on a second, I need to get my thing back up, because somebody shrunk my window. There we go, that's better. Give me a second. Trying to get this set right so I can actually hit and fucking Goomba. Hang on a second. Hey, C's, are you still in the chat? I mean, not, it's fine. Just thought I'd ask, because I haven't posted any messages in a while, actually. I mean, said his internet might be messing up. I can relate to that. That's never fun. Internet issues are fucking awful. Oh, shit. Are they gonna do a charge where, like, all of them fucking do this? This is the thing I really don't like about, like, certain parts of the difficulty in the game. Like, yeah, every fucking enemy here is charging, so if you don't fucking use bow, you get fucked over really quickly. Okay, good, it missed. I like how they just fucking, they charge at you and then they fucking fly off the screen. Like, they're not even careful about where they try to hit you. Good shit. Okay, let's get rid of this one. I'll leave the other one to bow. But yeah, I played a lot of Paper Mario if it wasn't apparent. I played quite a bit over the years, so I don't know how I feel about Origami King. I'm hopeful it'll be good, though. I need to play, like... Well, I should play more stuff, but... Yeah, I played most of the Paper Mario games already, pretty much. I know what they're like. I genuinely enjoy playing them. Hopefully Origami King will be good. We definitely need another good Paper Mario title. Hold on a second, what is this? I got a new item. I think this is like a thing that turns you invisible in battle. Yeah, it does. Cool. Actually, that's actually pretty useful, because you can use that when you don't even have bow out to get yourself invisible still. Only works in battle, though. Oh, god damn it. whatever. Can she actually reach these guys? I'm not actually sure. Guess we'll find out in a second or two. That is some good damage. Holy shit, a nice 4 hits. There we go. Sorry if I haven't been, like, super talkative at the moment. I've been, like, really focused on a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to reading the dialogue. Also trying to respond to chat. I don't know why I'm not seeing any messages right now. I'm not really bothered too much. I just found it a little odd because I don't feel like I've done anything fucked up wise. My commentary, I don't know. I'm not the best when it comes to streaming, unfortunately. I feel like I do decent, though. Anyway, we were talking about, like, a thing earlier where we were talking about, like, weird games, and I actually feel like I wanted to continue this conversation. I have a lot of, like, old obscure stuff and weird stuff I have seen over the years. Honestly, there's something really great about finding something unique or something odd that nobody else has ever played before. It feels like a really, really cool experience to try something out that nobody's seen. That's not to say every game that's, like, undiscovered is good, though. There's also a lot of them that are fucking out there that are just total trash, too. You guys ever heard of Limbo the Lost? I saw that, like, a few years ago via Vinesauce, and let me tell you right now, that game was, like, really unknown. It was completely shit-looking, though. Like, none of that game's gameplay looked fun to play. Also, like, the devs who made this game are, like, convinced they made a fucking masterpiece and that nobody who plays the game understands their game. It's like, yeah, that's a sign that you're probably not a very good game dev. You're trying to insist everybody who plays your game is wrong and that you're right about your game. Like, there's no way that's a fucking that's anything less than a stupid argument. But hey, whatever. I guess some people just don't want to take the idea of their product they've made being bad. Anyway, let's talk about some, like, good games that are obscure, stuff that we've seen that are, like, games that you'd recommend, like, stuff you checked out that you found they're really weird for a little bit. I remember one that I liked on Steam, it's like a year or two ago, maybe a little more, Pony Island. I played that. That was fun. It was a really different game from what I'm used to, and had, like, a really weird message behind it that you wouldn't expect it just playing it normally, because it's not apparent what it is. It's like it's supposed to be some cute game about these ponies, and then when you play through, it's like, it's more and more weird, and there's, like, a message behind it, and it's kind of got some satanic shit going on in it. Oh my god, are you serious? Literally the moment I decide to switch to counteract them, they fucking start charging their attack. Okay, game, fine, we'll do out of sight again. It is bizarre. Like, trying to express this game is not simple with words. I feel like I would stream it one day, and maybe I will. Like, it has a lot of strange shielding, like an ordinary thing in the game, and then next thing you know, you're, like, in some section that's nothing like the rest of the game. I actually like playing games like that, though. Something about playing weird meta games is, like, really fun. Also, I mentioned earlier, itch.io. I like their stuff. I've played a lot of stuff from itch before. There's good stuff there. I genuinely have, like, seen a lot of fun stuff that I haven't, unfortunately, like, downloaded very much from there, but I can safely say there's a lot of things worth checking into. Like, for example, there's just, like, a small thing. It's really well done, though. Try looking up Haunted PS1 demo disc on itch.io. You get some cool stuff to look at. All pretty fun. They're basically styled in the style of the PlayStation 1 games, and they're really fun, all of them. Let me see. I guess I'll hammer them one by one. Try to kill them now that they're flipped over. There we go. Oh, man. I wish it felt like there were, like, more current devs out there who wanted to, like, make good stuff, but I feel like it's not something you see as often, or at least not many good new ideas. Nowadays, people just stick to what works and make like more of the same old in terms of franchises, and that's a little bit disappointing. It's not a big deal, just it's always the indies that have to pull like new stuff around. Whenever there are good like new franchises though, like usually it's something everybody starts talking about for a while. Like I'm sure most of you guys know about Undertale. Like Undertale's got a legacy for how popular it was, and it was pretty good overall, so it's well known. As long as I don't get hit by a charge attack, I think I'm okay. Whatever, that's good enough. Come on. Ah, I fucked up the time to hit completely. Whatever. Oh shit, they're about to do their attacks. You know, more than anything, even though this is like intended to make you play carefully, like it feels a little annoying at points. It's just you switch character and then you go invisible so you don't get hit. It's not really got any strategy involved. It's just change partner and dodge immediately. Otherwise, you die. It's one thing I can say I don't like about these enemies very well. Let's see, I'll do this and I can try to weaken them all so I can kill them maybe. Let me think. I was talking about a bunch of different games. There's so many I could list that are like neat looking games that I've seen over the years. My days might want to check out. One I've seen is called Goblet Grotto. It's not the most high quality out there, but it looks really, really neat, and it's like little indie type game. It's somebody made in their spare time, and you just go around collecting these little goblet things and trying to get all of them, and then you like talk to like this thing at the end of the game, I think, and just a little fun distraction where you collect stuff. There's all sorts of crazy good stuff you can find. If you ever find the need to like check something good out and like find a new game, definitely go check for like some stuff on like itch or something. You can usually find decent indie stuff or decent stuff that's like just little Unity games people make in their spare time. Not to say they're all good, but a lot of them aren't too bad either. Ooh. Oh, we're doing this again, huh? With the fucking and clefts for the billionth time. Okay. I'll pull out Bombette. Hang on a second. Who all is still here? I'm just wondering, just because there's like not really been any activity in the chat for a while, and I'm just wondering since of that. Like, I'm a little surprised by the lack of messages, actually. I was gonna bring up like actually what's everyone's favorite E3 they've watched in the past, like all the conferences they've seen. Hey Zachary, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could make it back. I don't know where everyone went, actually. Like, I'm kind of surprised by the lack of activity right now in the chat, actually. Like, not really anybody talking, and it didn't really seem like I was... Well, maybe I wasn't as I could have, but like I tried my best in my commentary. I don't know why seems to be not a lot of people hanging around right now, though. It's not a big deal, just odd that there's like nobody talking in the chat. I hope C's didn't have his internet crash, but I mean, hopefully he's okay. Naturally, I care about all my viewers. You guys give me a lot of support, and I genuinely appreciate a whole lot if I don't already make it abundantly clear. Like, I feel extremely grateful for everybody who tunes in to watch these streams. Like, I grew from, like, no subscribers to having... We're nearly at 270 right now, and that's just impressive to me that even happened in the first place, because I didn't have much in terms of viewers, period, and I feel very, very blessed and grateful that I've gotten as far as I have, even though I'm not huge. I don't even mind, in fact. There's actually a little bit of, like, charm to this, because it's like, in a small chat, you can actually read things really, really easy without problem. Oh shit, right, I gotta use bow. I actually forgot about that until they started to grab me. Right. I can get this right. Things will try to catch us and throw us out. So my ability to turn invisible and will fool them. Right. This is what I was talking about with stealth. That's not the only thing, though. There's, like, a bunch of different stuff that roams around this castle, and you have to, like, continually keep using Bow's invisibility to get around. Could you let me fucking pass and stop fucking alerting the enemy literally every time I try to walk? That's a little on the annoying side. There we go. Oh man. This year has been an interesting development. I've loved a lot of stuff that's happened this year, but like, also been a lot that I've missed, like having proper E3. Like how we haven't got to see anything from Nintendo right now. We just know about Paper Mario. I miss the old E3 stuff because of that. Never played The Last of Us. Unfortunately, I don't have a PlayStation. I mentioned that I've played like PS1 stuff on my friend's stuff and games. Like I played PS2 stuff as well, I think, but I've never really owned one. And by the time I actually stopped talking to him, like I didn't really have anything PlayStation to play it on, so I never actually got to check it out. I know a lot of people talk about how Last of Us Part 2 is like, well, there's a lot of mixed opinions from what I've seen. Like a lot of people shit on it. There's a lot of people who actually have been saying it's really good. Anyway, let's continue reading this really quick. It's a Clubba. Clubbas are the main guards of Tubba castle. Max HP 8, attack power 3, defense power 0. They often sleep on the job. If you walk very slowly, they won't wake up. May look big, but if you use the action command perfectly, they're not so tough. Right, that's pretty simple to actually beat these guys. They're really easy enemies to kill. But yeah, I haven't checked it out. Like I said, I have a lot that I want to check out. I forget, is the original Last of Us actually on PS4? I've been actually thinking about for a while now if I wanted to like get my hands on, and like, yeah, I've been wanting to get my hands on a PS5 and thinking about saving up for it, and frankly, like, I might actually bother to get the original and maybe the sequel actually. I don't know. I've heard varying things regarding the sequel, so I can't really completely comment on the quality. I know at least, like, out of all the reviews I've watched, like, at least Donkey is like, said the game is good. That's just Donkey. Some of Donkey's videos are really good, some of them are really dumb and are jokey, so it's kind of hard to tell whenever he's being serious, too. I played the first game. It was good. Sequel is not good at all. I'm not surprised. There are a lot of people saying like the same thing about how the original's like way better than the second game, and that the narrative in the first game is like way more interesting than the second game. They also try to do that, and like I've watched like the review, like I said, with Donkeys, and apparently like they try to pull the multiple protagonists thing in the game, and while doing multiple protagonists isn't bad, like it's very easy for a game with the multiple protagonists to like do it completely wrong and then get fucking hammered for having really poor representation of that. I knew I wasn't gonna kill it anyway. I didn't actually time my hit to do it perfectly, but wouldn't have bothered. That wouldn't have worked out if I got the hit perfectly. I missed out on a lot of games I'd like to check out on PlayStation, so we do, like, if I do get a PS5, I'll probably stream it for you guys, especially like all the stuff I decide to pick up. I don't know how much I'll get launch day. Like, out of all the stuff they revealed, I've got to say, it looks impressive. The launch looks like it'll be a good time, hopefully. Then again, that's assuming how many games are actually available at launch and how many are going to be coming later on. If I had to name like a few that I remembered as like really stand out, I would say definitely, let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, Ratchet & Clank looks really good. I'm looking forward to checking out the new Ratchet & Clank. That one looks like something I'll like. Also, there was Resident Evil 8. That looked really, really good. I doubt that'll be exclusive to PlayStation 5 though, so, I mean, I might consider it. I never got to play Spider-Man PS4. It looks good though, and the fact they're making a sequel, that has me interested in what it'll be like. forget if I've owned like any of the older Spider-Man games. Like the only one I remember that I have definitively seen a little bit was like an older one on, I think, GameCube, and I played like it. I believe it was a the Spider-Man PS2 that everyone talks about, like the one where it's like you go around delivering pizzas and stuff and like swinging around buildings. I never really got used to it though, because I never really figured out how to actually sling the web and actually how to like properly play the game, so all my time in it was kind of not the best, honestly. Wasn't bad, just didn't really get a good grip for it, unfortunately. Speaking, you brought up Last of Us. I gotta say, like, in general, you guys like story-driven games, check out Half-Life if you haven't ever played it. Half-Life is such a good series. I enjoy it so much. I am, like, a sucker for a good story in a game, and I played Half-Life, like, the first time back in the day, like, Half-Life 2, and that was, like, a game I remember very fondly, and got me into, like, FPS as a whole for the most part, and I really enjoy going back to it every now and then. Half-Life is a great series. I can't recommend it enough. It is so good. I know they just made a new one, actually, but unfortunately it's got VR support. I wish I could, or it's a VR game, I should say. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to be buying a VR headset, at least not a Valve Index especially, and I'd like to get the Index if I was going to get a VR, so yeah. I don't see myself picking it up anytime soon, unfortunately. Half-Life is super good, though, and if you haven't played it, it is worth the, like, checking out. Let me see. I guess I'll go ahead and attack them with the power bomb. Let me see. Naughty Dog gone too far. You heard? Name 8 all the males. The 2 days where you call every male character. That's pretty lame. I think I heard about the big twist in the game, how, like, I had the 2 main characters in the last game, and how they had, like, Ellie and Joel, like, they killed off Joel in, like, the first early bit of the gameplay, and nobody was happy about that decision. Like, everybody got pissed off at Naughty Dog for doing that. I've heard, like, the story has, like, a lot of weird writing issues, and while I haven't played it, like, the things I hear about it don't exactly instill me with faith it's going to be any good, or that it's any good. Like, I don't know. Kind of a shame, too, because everybody praises the first game as being, like, this amazing title, and they really fucked everything up with the sequel, then that's just a little sad and kind of embarrassing, because they had, like, a really good story-driven games on their hand, it looked like, and oh shit, wrong character, and I'm not going to make it in time to get Bow out. Damn it, I just barely wasn't, I didn't think to fix that in time. Fuck. Maybe the enemies won't respawn. That's not the catch when they catch us. So they don't get caught. I know, Bombette, I made a fuck up, and by the time I had already realized it, I was a little too late to actually get away. I'm not very good with stealth in games, if you guys couldn't tell. I try. It always ends with me fucking up and, like, doing stupid shit and, like, fucking and getting caught. Every time I play Metal Gear, I tend to get in a dumb situation where I fuck up really easy. Aside from that, is that day even released on Father's Day? That's kind of embarrassing they did that. Like, the implication is, like, even worse. Like, technically, Ellie did have parents that died off, but, like, in the game, like, Joel is basically like a father figure to Ellie, I'm pretty sure, like in the original. Having her, like lose him, like, and releasing it on Father's Day, that's a pretty big, a pretty screwed up thing to happen, like, for a game releasing on that specific day. Like, that's not a good time to release it, I feel like. Ooh, another upgrade. Let's see, who do we upgrade, though? Only got 2 to upgrade. Master Spook to scare all enemies away, or Dizzy Shell to paralyze enemies. Fuck it, let's get the Spook. I want to have the option to scare away enemies in battle and not have to worry about being bothered when I'm in danger. There we go. I like story-driven games. There are a lot of good ones. I think it's why I'm a sucker for RPGs the same way I am. Like, I just like playing games that have good story. It's the same reason why I like Xenoblade so much. Oh, you're Mario. Nice place, huh? In fact, I came to this castle with my friends. Try to find Tello's weak point. I should find out there's something important hidden in Tello's room on the highest floor. Since I got separated from my friends, I just had to hide. You could go. First, you need to get to the uppermost floor, then keep going until you find his room. If you haven't run into Tello, blah blah. Don't, I repeat, don't fight with him. He's invincible, really. Until you find out his secret weakness, you better just run away. You got that? Right. How do I get up here, or do I have to, like, fall from a ceiling or something? I can see, like, a spot where there's a little weak part of the wall. Yeah, I think I have to fall down somewhere. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it sucks seeing that. Story-driven games are really good. I think it's partially why I like Zelda and Metroid so much, actually. I talk about those game series, like, somewhat commonly, and both of those two are, like, extremely heavy. They have a very heavy focus on the story, usually. Unfortunately, like, even though there's good stories in Zelda, like, a lot of times, there's also times where Nintendo just fucking kind of copy-paste the same fucking story involving Link and Ganon, and it's like, okay, Nintendo, yeah, you've released the same goddamn story, just with a slight twist on it like a billion times. Why not make a new story and try to make it more interesting? That's why Majora's Mask gets as much praise as it does, because it was actually willing to change things up a little bit. You got the castle key. Open the locked door and tell Tello's castle. Right, this is the one we needed, I believe, to get into his room and take the secret thing we need and get to his weakness. Then I managed to find out. Let's try to see if he'll tell me anything new here, since I got the key. I pressed him that never lets anybody else even touch it. See? It's vicious, isn't it? Hit the uppermost floor of his room. Oh, wait, never mind. He's just telling me the same shit. Okay, whatever. Just wanted to check. Honestly, I miss Metroid. I'm glad it's coming back. The narrative in Metroid games is so good. You have no, if you haven't played Metroid, you have no idea how much it hurt, though, seeing Nintendo fucking make Other M and then completely stop making Metroid games because they seem to be afraid of making another game, or they didn't think it was successful enough. Like, they just completely shut up making anything Metroid related. Like, is it really a good idea, Nintendo, to just fucking stop your production of the series as a whole just because one game didn't succeed? That seems a little lousy. Like, imagine if all of a sudden, like, a Mario game got really bad sales and Nintendo stopped making Mario. That would be really awkward, and I'm sure nobody would like that. Like, why does the same thing have to happen to Metroid? I'm not gonna completely say it's indefensible, though, because I will be honest, Metroid isn't as popular as Mario or Zelda or any of Nintendo's other franchises, so naturally, it doesn't carry the same sales potential. It's a really good series. Apparently, as far as, like, their game sales go, Metroid is, like, not very big in Japan. They have, like, they release it in Japan, and usually, like, nobody in Japan cares and buys it too much. Like, pretty much all the sales that it happened for Metroid are in the West. Like, nobody cares about it in Japan. It's probably one of their most high-quality franchises, too. God, I hate seeing something so good get so little love. It deserves to have more care, honestly, and, like, more sales, but what can you do? Not really anything that'll ever change it. Feels like Nintendo's mishandled a lot of their franchises, from fucking Metroid to Star Fox to, well, just, there's so many different things you can name. Even Donkey Kong went dormant for some time, so they seems like they don't know what they're doing with their games sometimes. That always sucks seeing that happen, though. Too many of my favorite Nintendo franchises just disappear off the fucking face of the planet. It's always depressing, too. I feel bad for people who've been waiting for a new F-Zero game, though. There hasn't been a new F-Zero in, like, so long. It's been, like, 15 plus years now. That's a franchise that really deserves to have better. Okay, I'm gonna be extra careful here. Something I was gonna bring up about this exact topic, and I forgot what it was. Well, whatever. Funny though to me how Nintendo will release like all these games that are like old games that nobody cares about on their fucking online service, and they'll just like have them up for like quick downloads, and yet when it comes to like all these weird franchises or mediocre things they have, they're not even mediocre, just like franchise they have that they never touch on, like they're fine with dropping them on an NES service, but when it comes to like actually utilizing these franchises for new games, it's like, oh no, we're just gonna release these games on our subscription service. It's like, yeah, I don't see why they refuse to make more different stuff when it comes to games. I guess you can't accuse them of never releasing anything new, though. They did bring out, like, that Clubhouse Games remake, and that seems to be, like, something that has, like... Well, it's got a lot of love put into it, and a lot of people seem to have bought it, so at least it's doing good. I wish they would do that with more of their stuff, though. Outside of that, though, you wanna know what I feel like is one of the worst parts of being a Nintendo fan? Just in general, the fact that like, their online service is awful, and not even just the Switch Online, just in general. I don't think in any amount of time since, like, the Wii when they... Or, yeah, the Wii was when they started embracing online. It feels like their online is, like, very... Like, improved very little, and they've, like, barely done anything to make their online better. Like, the Wii U had slightly better online, and it was still a total disaster. None of the games are, like, amazingly good in terms of online support. I think the best online on Wii U was Splatoon, honestly. Smash was pretty laggy, too, honestly. Ugh. I don't remember everything that was on the Wii U. I mean, some of them were good, though, like, also Mario Kart, but yeah. What's this? Sniff, sniff. Smells something very fishy. Oh, here we go. He's finally shown up. Now we gotta start avoiding him. Should I bring other series? Not Mario, Zelda, or Kirby? Yeah, they should really experiment with more of their stuff. They don't really seem to care to actually bring out more of their other stuff, unfortunately, though. It's really lame. Seeing Pikmin get fucking shafted so many times breaks my heart. I love Pikmin as a series, and I would be so happy if they brought back more Pikmin, but something tells me it's not gonna happen. Hell, they put out fucking shorts for Pikmin before they did put out another new game, which is just kind of disappointing overall to think, like, they had time to make these little shorts, but not enough time to make another Pikmin game. And instead of making a proper Pikmin title, they made a fucking stupid-looking spin-off that nobody wanted, and honestly, didn't really do any favors for the series. But yeah, it seems like Nintendo has been, like, avoiding doing anything that's actually risk-taking after the Wii. I guess they're afraid of failing again, but I don't know, seeing them fucking act like this and not take any risks at all isn't any better in my opinion. I like it when they actually try to bring something new to the table instead of just taking the easy way out and fucking not making anything new. I mean, it didn't work out, obviously, but Star Fox Zero was like an example of them trying and putting something new out, and honestly, like, I wish they would do more stuff like that, where they brought up more of their old stuff again. But whatever. Didn't care about us fans not caring about bring back a series. Yeah, I can totally agree with that. It seems like Nintendo just does, like, whatever brings the most money, and they don't really give enough of a shit about what actually anybody wants anymore. They just focus on what makes them the most money in their bottom line. Hell, the fact they haven't fucking fixed Joy-Con drift yet says a lot about them. Like, they genuinely should have already fixed that by now. Okay, let me see what I can do for trying to get more badges equipped. I think I'm going to equip some stuff right now that'll be good, or let me see. Do multi-bounce, and then... What does this do again? Quake Hammer? double dip. D down pound. What is this? I don't know what the D down pound is. I can't remember how good that is. We'll do Quake Hammer. We'll put in double dip in case we get good stuff for it to use. But yeah, so many other franchises just get dormant. It seems like they don't fucking care about if a series is successful. If it stops making money, they just like drop it and stop making games for it. Or at least it feels like it. Like, look at WarioWare and how, for some reason, after WarioWare DIY, they hadn't made a WarioWare game in so long, and they finally got around to making WarioWare Gold. Like, it was, I don't know, I want to say it was like a good 5 years at minimum since DIY, and that was lame seeing that they abandoned it that long. I think WarioWare gets like pretty decent sales actually, and it seems to be like fairly popular. The fact they stopped making it made me really sad. Like, even their successful stuff is stuff that it's fucking all these like really weird time gates to how long they're making it. Honestly, I have to wonder if like there was like some development hell going on when they were making Animal Crossing New Horizons, because I'm not complaining about it. In fact, I think it was pretty good. There are some problems with it, obviously, but it's a little odd that it took them all the way until like 5 or 6 years to make a new Animal Crossing title for handheld or console. Like, they could have probably put something out a little sooner, and it feels like they took their sweet time doing it too. Let me see here. Just looking at my items really fast. I don't think I've been using my normal items. Let me see if I can get any use out of this. I've like barely touched them as I've been doing battles. I do them like every now and then at best. There we go. I know why they do it though, some of their franchises. They want their games to be good. I can totally understand they're doing their best to make good games, but that doesn't make it any less infuriating to see a franchise get like no love just because they want to fucking sit around and waste their time on this stuff, or they wait until fans beg them to bring a series back. That's kind of lame, honestly. I honestly have to wonder if like part of what's been going on with Nintendo, like how they like get people hyped about games, is literally them intentionally ignoring their franchises, and then when people want them to bring it back, or they want to change, like how it took them until they made 3D World and then they made Odyssey, like they may have intentionally done that just for people that begged them to bring back traditional 3D Mario. Like, I almost feel like there's a possibility they create their own problems on purpose so people will praise them for fixing these problems. It really sucks seeing it happen, but like, it's actually really in general, it's lame how Nintendo is so willing to just fucking ruin a series' reputation just because they want to change things. Ugh. Whatever, though. There's a lot of things I could criticize Nintendo about, like, fucking up on over the years. It's a shame they don't listen to us very often, it feels like. Only when they care about money they actually bother to really listen. Oh, man. Ugh. Give me a second. I had something God damn it, I hate how I feel sometimes like I'm trying to say this in general. I know I've said this before, but I struggle with thinking of new topics, and it bothers me when I have something right on the tip of my tongue and then I forget. It makes me feel dumb. Not intentional, just it happens more frequently than I'd like. Oh shit, here's Tubba Blubba again. I might be in trouble. Star Spirit ran away. Now I think someone suspicious is in the castle. Sure don't want to make King Bowser mad, he's scary. It'd make me invincible, but if I screw up, might change me back to normal. Oh shit. Are we gonna get a chance to turn invisible? Not really doing anything. Time for some beauty rest. Oh, I remember this part really well. Fucker naps, and once you find out his secret, he wakes up and starts chasing you. Hi there, I'm Yaki. Faithful and chatty follower of the Master Tub, blah blah. There you go, something about him guarding. I didn't read it. Let me go back and see that really quick. Well, if I can, it's not letting me rewind the dialogue, whatever. But you don't look like Master Bubba at all. That means come here to steal me, the magical key that unlocks the door to the Windy Meal, the foot of Gusty Gulch. Why do I always struggle to read that? Whatever. Furthermore, your goal is to find out there's a secret inside that windmill. No! You're a terrible liar. Oh, no. Oh, Master Bubba, a thief. This fucking key bastard. I'll tell us that noise. 5 more minutes, Mom. Oh no, he's awake. We have to run. This is where things got really fucking and crazy, and to really be careful. Now, while we're going to the windmill, this motherfucker chases us throughout the mansion, so you have to be like really quick and not let him catch up to you. Hey, you thief, stop. Oh no, he broke the fucking bridge. This fat ass. Okay, now we've really got to run. I don't think the game lets you fucking jump off the bridge either. Oh shit. Okay. Hope I can remember where the fuck I'm going, because it's not completely obvious, like, which turns you to make through the corridor immediately. So if I fuck up, he's gonna catch up to me. I think you can run away, but I don't want to have to chance him catching me in the first place. Oh boy. I'm curious, how do you guys feel about horror games? I'm just wondering, like, this section isn't really horror. It's similar to something in a horror game, but, like, figured right now while this is happening would be a good time to bring that up. Especially since you're being fucking chased by this asshole. At last we've arrived at Bubba's castle. You ready, everyone? Be brave. Let's do all we can to help the Lady Bow. What can we do? No time to lose our nerve, fellow boos. Our dear lady is fighting against Bubba himself. You mustn't hesitate. Come back here. Oh shit, here he is. Move! We don't have time! Oh wait, they're just holding the door shut. What's the noise? Bubba's chasing you. He's on the other side of the door. What? Maybe I'll find Bubba's weak point? Of course, the windmill at the foot of the hill. You must hurry, run as fast as you can to the Windy Mill. We'll tell Bubba here. Too dangerous. He's a madman. He'll eat every last one of you. Good. I want this door open. I don't know how long we can keep holding this. Don't worry about us. Go for all our sakes. Don't look back. Right, let's save the game now that we got through and actually finished the mansion. Smell delicious, ghost. Open the door. This motherfucker is a total menace. Good thing we're about to get his secret and actually stop him. Okay, stop fucking bring the dialogue up. Just let me run. I know he's gonna keep saying that. Yeah, he wants to eat the ghost. Asshole there trying to kill the poor boos. Can we not get attacked right now? We're in the middle of something tense. I'd like to just make it to the windmill. Never really played horror games. Yeah, I don't really play them too often. I play them every now and then. I don't make a habit of it. I mostly do it for, like, playing them on, like, Halloween especially, and going through and doing something festive. And, of course, when I'm fucking jumping, I accidentally fuck up the jump, whatever. There are some pretty decent ones out there. I'd try to pick good stuff every time I play one. I think one of the few ones I've really delved into was, like, Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame as a series is pretty good. Oh yeah, I also played that Nightmare House 2 thing. Unfortunately, there were problems on my last computer. I might try that again this year, actually. I feel like I'd like to try playing that again. I like doing horror games, but I think this year I'm going to do something different instead. I mentioned that whole haunted PS1 demo disc thing, and I feel like that'd be a fun thing to mess around with this year. Like, that's the only time I really care about horror games. Oh, I know one that'd be really good, though, that I haven't checked out yet, that we could probably get some fun out of. There's, let's see, what was it called? Penumbra, made by the guys who made Amnesia. That's a series I remember seeing and hearing a lot about, and frankly, I've been meaning to check out Penumbra sometime eventually, so honestly, yeah, maybe we'll do a Penumbra playthrough eventually. That's one of the games I've been interested in for a long time. I hit the wrong move? Okay, at least it worked. That didn't matter since I scared them off. Trying to do the out of sight, whatever. If there is one that I've been really curious about, actually, in terms of horror stuff that I've seen from, like, same devs who made a Penumbra, it's called Soma. I think that released a few years back. You're, like, stuck on some spaceship or something, and I think there's, like, a bit of an underwater theme that goes around the game after a little bit. It looks really, really interesting. Like I said, I don't care much for horror games. I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of the types of people who scares really, really easily, so I don't really tend to play a lot of horror stuff or watch a lot of horror movies either, so I do really bad with those kind of genres. I don't know. I'd scare way too easily. Alright, let's unlock the door. Finally reached his secret inside this windmill. There we go. Inside we go. And I think we just need to go down here. Goombario. Here we go. If you guys haven't seen this, this part's really good. I'm about to see Tubba Blubba's secret he's been hiding from us for a long time. Rather not battle right now. What is this? No entry allowed. Okay. Nintendo Switch games, online games, the NES or SNES games. Yeah, I've played some of those, and I've done like some streams of them every now and then. I don't think I played like a huge amount of them. They're pretty good overall. Let me see here. Anything good for attacking? No. Gonna do something a little different from the norm and charge Goombario. There we go. And for this guy, I'll do a power bounce. Yeah, okay, let's see. And I fucked up the timing. God damn it, I'm really bad about that. I am not good when it comes to timing my hits. Let's see, how much does this do, actually? I'm curious. Nice! Fucking 8 damage. That's really strong, actually. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Rather than release new games for the Switch Online. Yeah, it's really lame they stopped giving us games altogether and they just abandoned the drip feed like thing even. Like, they're not doing any games. That's, like, really, really unfortunate. Really, no entry allowed. I don't care, you're not going to stop me at the sign. But yeah, I actually enjoyed playing the games on that a little bit. I'd still prefer, like, the virtual console, but it's not a terrible service overall. Absolutely no entry allowed. What's really annoying about the service, they haven't fucking put up any, like, new first-party stuff in a while, if at all. Who are you? Actually, they put up, like, I think Star Fox 2 and a few other things. What? Mario? Someone tell you that I'm the secret strength to Tubba Blubba? So there's the big reveal. His heart is separated from his body. That's why there's a patch on his chest. That's why he's invincible, is because he doesn't have a heart. At least it's in here, actually. Someone spilled the beans that Tubba has in the castle's just shell, and I'm controlling it from here? Can't trust anybody. Can't let you out here knowing the secret of my invincible body. Sorry, but here we go. Yeah, it feels like that. Nintendo does much what they want to, and we try to ask for anything from them, they fucking usually just ignore it. It's a shame, but not really much you can do about it. This is Tubba's heart. You might say it's the heart Tubba's secret. Ha, okay, that wasn't funny. Max HP 50, attack power 6, defense power 0, I think it said. It's a terrible attack. So he hide when he tells you he's about to unleash it. Attack will take away 12 HP. Whoa, try to beat him before he can do his huge attack again. Trust me, it's dangerous. This Bow's turn to shine. Right, okay, I can do that. Just try to power bounce this motherfucker. That reminds me, you guys... Well, this is like a small thing in general. I'll show you. Wait, here's the dialogue. I guess I'll read it first. I'm gonna do this gray attack, impossible to avoid. Prepare for a bit. Going on for a second. I don't recall too much of this fight. I don't think it's like terribly bad, but it's not easy either. This fucking fight. Bow. There we go. But yeah. You guys remember in fucking Mario RPG how there's like a little thing you got from like going through the trouble of super jumping on an enemy like 100 times in a row? I never managed to get that attack right. Like, I tried it multiple times. I could always do super jump, but I'd always fuck up when it came to, like, actually managing to get the full 100 that the game was asking of you. Probably one of the harder achievements in games, honestly. Never got it to this day, and I've kept trying. I gave up, though, because it's, like, so hard to get the timing, and it changes multiple times throughout the attack. Hey, Lady Ghost, you look quite tasty. Stick around after the battle. Fighting makes me hungry. Bleck, you wish. You didn't have a chance, you ghost gobbling freak. Or streamed Mario RPG? Yeah, I think I streamed that when I was still new streaming and didn't have as many people hanging around, so... I streamed it, like, once back in the early days when I was streaming, and not again. I might restream it eventually. It's more people around to watch, and, like, I genuinely like that game a lot. Good experience. Right, let's see. Mario, really, I'm about to beat this thing up. Quahaha. Yeah, here we go. Oh, great. Is he doing the attack again? I think he is. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm gonna attack first with Mario. What am I doing? I don't need to go into that mode until I've hit him. Actually, come to think of it, this is kind of... Oh, shit, I don't have enough for a fucking... out of sight. I didn't realize my FP was low. Fuck. I'll just smack him then. Hopefully the damage won't be too high. Oh no, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna be too much? It said 12, but I don't know if that's gonna be... Okay, it's exactly 12. Let me see, do I have any more FP stuff? Oh, thank God. And a heart eat a ghost? I don't know. The fact that he's fucking... and got a physical body he's not in is probably part of it. What's even weirder to me is how the fuck did Tubba Blubba's heart get separated from his body like this? I guess the Star Rod is, like, really powerful. I don't know if they properly explained it. Like, what exactly did Bowser do to give him the ability to separate his body like this? No double dip. There we go, this. Then do another heal. Let's do another... We'll do the fried egg, actually. I think the super mushroom might actually be good for something else later, instead of wasting it. I know you can combine your items for, like, better items, so might as well hold on to some until I get the cookbook. This whole fight is really weird, but really creative. Genuinely like this fight a lot, though. Okay, right, I think out of sight... Okay, it's only 2 FP. I can afford to do another power bounce on him. If you're really good, you could probably kill him with the fucking power bounce without fucking it up, but I suck at doing consecutive hits. There is something incredibly amazing, though, about watching somebody get the timing perfect and fucking... and, like, sitting here and continually... like, hitting every single jump consecutively with no problem. Oh wait, I've already used Bow's turn. I can't... Okay, it's fine. Creepy, he said, tasty. Yeah, this thing is disturbing. The fact he's a heart makes it even weirder, too. Yeah, shit, you're dead. There we go, at least this phase is. Owie! Oh, I'm hurting! I have to get out of here! Oh, the little bitch is gonna run away from us now. Yeah, you better run, asshole! You're not gonna be invincible once your heart returns to your body. Gotta chase it. Let's see here, what can I do to get rid of these guys quick? I guess I'll use a smack on this one. Seriously, though, that's like a weird thing to think about, like, how the fuck, I guess the Star Rod's just that powerful? I don't know, like, wouldn't taking your heart out of your body be fatal? Like, what the fuck did Bowser do that let him remove a heart without killing something? Like, how the fuck does that even work? My head hurts even trying to, like, wrap my brain around this. Like, the whole idea of it, it just sounds weird. Course. Did I run out of FP? Fuck, I did. I shouldn't have done that. Whatever, there's a heal near, like, nearby, I'm pretty sure, that I can utilize, so me getting hit shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that is a lot of damage, though. they handle the partners in this game, though, or really in Paper Mario games in general. I like how each area you go in, like, has something new to it, so you're pretty much always incentivized to keep switching your partner up. Like, this area has, like, these powerful enemies that hit you and do a lot of damage, so that way you get an incentive to keep using bows and invisibility to avoid attacks. That's really nice, actually. Wait, what? I thought there was a heal in here. Let me go back and search for it really quick. Of course it fucking gets in the way still. Only upside to this is it'll level me up if I kill enough of these. I don't really want to fight them right now, though. We're in the middle of an important story bit, and I kind of want to hold on to my actual other items in case I need them for the second half of the fight. I don't think it's, like, super hard, but I don't remember it being the easiest fight ever either, so I'd like to not underestimate Tubba Blubba and not get killed. Give me a second or two. Oh boy. Ooh, my fucking hell. My air conditioning must not be working right now. I'm like burning up in my room. What? Oh my god. Did they take the fucking... Did they actually take away my option to a heal in here? I could have sworn there was a heal in this area, and now I don't see it anywhere. Alright, game. Whatever. I would have preferred that you just let me heal before I go out with, like, the little healing box. It might actually be outside, but I don't see it if it right now, and I thought I ran into one while I was reaching the heart, actually. That's annoying. You know, this reminds me of something actually, like... Hey, when I was gonna say, like... Actually, shit, I don't remember. Fuck, I had something that was important I was going to talk about that I completely forgot. It was something kind of neat. You cool and not hard, you can't get hurt. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Probably why he split up like this. I'm surprised Bowser didn't just do this with this to himself and then put his heart, like, locked up really far in his castle so it couldn't be found and found out by Mario. Excuse me. It's time to reunite. Doesn't really make sense why this guy got the invincibility and not Bowser himself. I guess the short answer is Bowser's a fucking idiot who doesn't think out things very far. Oh yeah, now I'm feeling good. The heart and body united, there's no way to beat me now. Are you stupid? Literally, your heart coming back to your body is the whole reason I can beat you. Wait, does refresh give me... Oh yeah, it does give me FP back. Let's do it now. This is the Mario series. Well, the series, why Mario? I don't know, Nintendo's weird. They like to do interesting stuff with their games. Actually, you know, I need to get Mario out before I forget, so I can tattle on his main body. I don't know. I mentioned it earlier, something I find funny about Nintendo, they love doing weird shit with their games, and they seem to love, like, trying to fucking put in creepy shit in a lot of their games. I don't know why they do that. Not that it bothers me too much, I just don't know why they make these games with, like, weird horror aspects in them for no reason. It's Tubba Blubba. Now reunited with his heart. This is finally his true self. Max HP 10, attack power 4, defense power 0. Probably. But, essentially, his hip attack? Okay, yeah, hip attack causes 6 points worth of damage. Be careful. I'm not exactly sure that his other attack, and what his other attacks can do. Yeah, I found Tubba to be an interesting character. He's pretty damn dumb, but he's also... Like, he's got an interesting gimmick overall. He's definitely weaker than before. Well, you said it. He only has 10 HP now. He's pretty much guaranteed to go down in only a few hits, actually. And I fucked up my bounce. Great. Whatever. I'm not worried. And if I realized he was this weak, I probably wouldn't have bothered, like, actually trying to prep up my attacks. I think we actually are nearly done already. Let me see. Is that it? Is that really all the fight had? Yow. I think we won. That was all there was. Are you serious? We come this far, and the fucker dies in like two or three hits. I guess the heart was the real boss fight, though, so only makes sense that he would be easy to wipe out. He is so fucking weak with his heart, though. Oh no. My heart and body unite, I'm not invincible anymore. I'm back to not invincible Tubba. That's so lame. I give up. Look, I'll go back all the ghost I ate. Forgive me. Oh yeah, I did give a good resolution. I couldn't remember if they actually did something nice here. Yeah, that fight was pretty good. That was funny. Like how he dies in like only a few hits because he's stupid weak in reality. Actually, a really sensitive guy trapped in a huge body. I don't want to be invincible anymore. I have to fight guys like you. Wow, what a crybaby. Wahaha. Serves you right. Oh, no, you got eaten has returned safely. Hooray. But I guess I'd better tell everyone not to scare old Tubba Blubba anymore. So love scaring Tubba night and day because he's such a coward. Oh well, we're not sorry for it. Scaring fools is what ghosts do, so boo on him, ha. Besides, pretty invigorating experience. Never felt so full of excitement before. And it was also a good learning experience. I think I'd better experience some more of the outside world. So, I think I'll accompany you a little longer. Is that okay, Mario? Of course it's okay, right? Sure. I mean, she's a good partner anyway. It'd be dumb to turn her down. Done. You're so lucky to be able to travel with me. Here you go, Mario. I'm giving you back the Star Spirit as I promised. Bootler, snap to it. Come over here. Here we go. Here, Mario. He's free now. This is a good chapter. One I really like, too. This one was pretty fun. The next chapter is even better than this, in my opinion. Like, chapter 3 and 4 are probably some of my favorites in this game. I think most of the chapters are pretty good, though. Only one I consider to be kind of weak was chapter 2 overall, so honestly, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything on that. I don't really... There's certain video game characters I find attractive, but not a lot, I guess. Samus is one of the better looking characters Nintendo's made. Solving the secret of the invincible Tubba Blubba, Mario and party set free the Star Spirit Scholar. Now with Tubba Blubba just a bad dream, the boos are free to haunt to their heart's content. Even the lonely wind echoing through Gusty Gulch seems to be celebrating the victory. At least for now. The newest party member, Bow in tow. Or actually, wait, is this supposed to say Bow? Maybe it is Bow. It would rhyme if that was the case, though. Bow in tow. Mario and friends are ready to take on their next challenge. I mean, if I will say anything about Bow, I do think she's cute, though. She has, like, a very adorable design, but that's as far as I'm going to take that. Let's see here. Or how Mario's doing. You think he found a way to beat that Tubba Blubba? I wonder, too. I'm so worried. What if Mario got hurt? Well, no use wondering. Why don't we go out and try to eavesdrop again? Mario managed to beat Tubba Blubba by now. Bowser and his followers will be really, really mad, don't you think? You may be right, Twink. There's no use just sitting around worrying like this. Let's see what we can find out. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't understand the pronunciation if that's what you're talking about. I don't even know, though. Like, in general, it's not very clear. Photo of Mario. There's Sonic Control Dev we saw already. Let's see. I believe I know what we're doing here. This is one of the harder parts, actually. So the part I was talking about with Peach, it's actually annoying and not so easy to make it through. Also, who the fuck put this button here in Peach's room, and how have they not noticed that she keeps sneaking out through the spot on the wall? Like, is Bowser really that dense that he leaves a hiding spot she can sneak through every time she goes through here and hasn't figured out that, hey, she's sneaking out, maybe you should cover the fucking fireplace? You'd think eventually he'd fucking catch on to this stuff, but I guess not. Can't be. No, no, no. Explain that again slowly. Righteousness. Kept trying to tell you. Tubba Blubba was defeated by Mario. Well, that's strange because told me he was invincible. We're gonna beat someone who's invincible. Well, I thought there was another part here. Maybe that's like a later chapter I'm thinking of, like the part about a shy guy. Uh-oh. Grr. Stupid Mario. Guess maybe he found out the secret that made Tubba not quite so invincible. And then he beat him. God, I despise Mario, really. Or filthiness. Another tactic and quickly. Most likely go to Shy Guy's toy box next. Yes. So we should go prepare for something there for his arrival.
He's satisfied just having him beaten up anymore. Either do is find his weak point and completely humiliate him, yeah. Cammy Koopa, you gotta find out what Mario hates, and... Oh, this ought to be good. Oh, I think I remember how this plays out. This is funny. Oh, this is good. I remember this really well. Gah! For the love of... Why is Princess Peach here? What's wrong with those guards? No, wait, hang on. This is actually good timing. My mischievous princess. We're just discussing the weak points of our mutual friend Mario. So, Princess Peach, you know about his weaknesses, huh? And listen, you must be honest. Which one of these things does Mario hate the most? Oh, we can lie to and tell him fucking really good answers that'll help Mario. This will be easy. Mushroom. I see. Excellent. And it fills him dread. Thunder Rage does? Yeah, totally. Bowser's actually stupid enough this actually works, too. Holy shit. Good, good. These things, just kind of things does he hate. Super Soda. There we go. Excellent. Perfect. Thanks, Princess Peach. Wow. Be sure Mario can't avoid these things that he hates. We'll beat him for sure. And he just fucking believes us without even a fucking second thought. Did you get all that, Cammy Koopa? Get going immediately. Blah. Of course, your gnarliness. Mario's really in for it now. Or is he? Starting to wonder for a second there. Then again, King Bowser's ordered this, I have no choice but to obey him. I guess we'll see. Of course you will. My tactics are brilliant. They're pure art. So, Cammy Koopa. Let's be taken back to her room immediately. Finally, we'll witness the end of Mario at last. Gwahaha. Okay, that wasn't the part I was thinking of. There was another part that was more annoying with Peach. We'll see it in another chapter or two, I think. Guards, attention. Take Princess Peach back to her room at once. Yes, ma'am. No, not again. And for the billionth time. This game's story is good, though. Yeah, I would agree with you. I'm not sure if I'd go as far as say Peach is, like, extremely playable. So you get to play her and do these little segments, but... Super Paper Mario has better playable Peach stuff since you can actually use her as a character. I know they did, like, a Peach game at one point, but I heard it wasn't very good. Anyway, let's just continue reading. Hello again, Mario. I knew you could do it. I don't know how to thank you. I knew it was the right decision to ask you to help us. You're a great man. Now that I'm free, I can help you. Ha. Well, that was weird how he just said ha and then this happened. It didn't even, like, say anything else. Star Energy Gaze go up to 3. I use Starstorm and use Star Spirit Power. Oh, this one's one of my favorite. This is a really good attack. Starstorm, you can attack all enemies. Really strong, and it does quite a bit of damage, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I have one bit of bad news. Fortunately, Bowser's life force seems to be getting stronger all the time. It's like it's a star rod that's giving him more power. We're not even sure if he's noticing it or not. There's no question it's making him stronger than before. To be much more careful in the coming trials. I'm sorry to leave, but I must go back to Star Haven. Other star spirits are waiting for me there. Oh, and if you could, please keep it a secret that I got lost in Forever Forest. Thanks, Mario. Bye. A game of our own, I guess I'll... Is Bowser never a game zone? Yeah, it's kind of lame that Bowser never got a game, but what can you do? This is Nintendo for you, not really willing to expand on their characters. If I'm being totally honest, it's really sad that Waluigi gets shat on all the time. Waluigi is a character I feel like has tons of potential. Instead of Nintendo utilizing literally any of this potential, they just like to shit on his character and fucking make fun of him all the time for being the underutilized character in like all the spin-off games. Like, that's really sad. Poor Waluigi can't even get a role in Smash Bros, for God's sake. Like, Waluigi's not a bad character. He's really, really great, honestly, and his goofy personality makes him really lovely. No! Why, bugs, get him off me! Lost in a freaky forest, so scared. Who said that? Eek. Oh, this asshole showed up again. Oh, Mario. Oh, I mean... Aha! Boy, are you unlucky to run to me again. Alright, Junior Troopa, have you been crying? You get lost in there? Hey, shut up! Shut up! I'm not a lost child. Your worst nightmare. Here comes the pain. Yeah, whatever. Sure, buddy. Yeah, I don't really get that either. Waluigi belongs to be able, like, in more games, even if it's just WarioWare. As vulnerable as I was before. Take this out. More power. I think it's people have said, like, a bunch of different theories, whether it's they just want to keep it restricted to Wario, or like Wario cares about Waluigi and doesn't involve him in their schemes, or maybe that Waluigi's not dumb enough to fall for Waluigi's not dumb enough to fall for Wario's stupid schemes. Like, nobody ever seems to know exactly why Waluigi is, like, excluded from WarioWare. Haha, yeah, that's right. So yeah, you like the new improved Junior Koopa. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the tattle here. Get this out of the way. Junior Trooper. Junior Troopa. Can't get enough of this guy. Wahaha. Little guy get lost in the big bad forest. Max HP 40. Attack power 5. Defense power 1. Apparently he's growing wings so he can fly now. The jump to reach him. A bit stronger, so it may be worth using any items you have to attack him. I mean, I'm not that worried. I can probably take him out without any trouble. I know exactly what I'm gonna do for strategy, too. As soon as I get done with this attack, that is. I'll use Paracarry. Because Paracarry can reach no problem. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll do Paracarry's turn right now, actually. This way, I can fucking air shot him over and over again. So yeah, I agree with you. Waluigi deserves to have experience in WarioWare or something, at least. At least the fans give him something. Made a cameo in one of the games and his friends while you picked up and Wario hung up on him. That is kind of a dick move, wow. I have to wonder how their relation is, like, involved, like, how and why they don't really seem to be seen together outside of spin-offs. Like, they don't ever really talk too much, it seems like, or they're not really shown together very often for some reason. It's a little odd considering how close they're shown to be. I know people have made some certain jokes about, well, Wario and Waluigi being you-know-what, like, Charles Martinet actually made a joke like that. And I'm not trying to hide, I guess I'll just say, like Charles Martinet making a joke that they might actually be, like, gay. It's an obviously dumb joke, but, like, part of the reason they might not actually ever be together outside of the games. Obviously, nobody seems to really know quite what the reason is, and I would assume Charles Martinet knows just about as much as we do, if not more. So he's probably got at least a decent idea of the actual reason. I mean, being the voice of Mario as well as the voice of Wario and Waluigi and Luigi, like, I'm sure he knows a lot of info on this exact matter. Let's see, do I actually have enough to finish him on one blow for sure? Yeah, I think I can kill him. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Kind of chanced that a little bit without fucking putting in a stronger attack, but hey, it worked out. No, darn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it! Yeah, run off, you little turd. But we beat him, no problem. Let's get back to Toad Town. I think I might do one more thing before we stop really quick, actually, in terms of, like, gameplay, and just do one little bonus before we stop. I'm not going to do Chapter 4 today because, well, Chapter 4 would take too long. We'd have to start on it, and it would take fucking forever to get through it, but I have something else I want to do. Let me see, is this the entrance that I was looking for? Yeah, there we go. We need to get back to the entrance. Cool. Took a little while. Oh, I made it out of the forest. Kiss this ground. Yahoo! Yeah, get out of here, loser. There we go. But yeah, there's actually a lot of good fan games out there, like Mario fan games, or even just Nintendo fan games in general, and like quite a few that are good about Waluigi. Talk to the Toad, since we actually talked to him earlier, and we did help this guy. Shy Guy's been raising a ruckus all over town. Okay. Compared to Ghosts, Shy Guys are nothing. Right, that's talking about the 4th chapter. You're Feisty, the guard of Forever Forest, correct? Name's Paracarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Right. There we go. Another letter duly delivered. Postman's work is never truly done. I wonder who Bootler is. Ugh. Oh no. No! Oh god, stupid fucking lag, whatever. From that ghost says I'll creep up on you. You're sleeping, boo. Oh my god, it's scaring me. And kid, like creeping darkness. Oh, it's me, I'll never sleep. Okay, game, I get it. Stop lagging so hard. Get a hold of yourself, Feisty. Stand tall, fear not. It'll be okay. Here, take this. Did he just give us a fucking
Dang Star Piece for telling, like, giving this letter and, like, freaking him out. Oh, no, my favorite frying pan. That's not good. She got her frying pan stolen, and now she can't cook anything. We can even go talk to her about it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hello there, hun. Thank you for coming to visit. Afraid I can't cook now. I'm so sorry. Your old frying pan was stolen by a shy guy. It really burns me up. Yep, she lost her frying pan. These shy guys are like assholes, like going around stealing shit from people, and they're causing problems, and you have to chase them down and like go into the area they're coming from in order to get to the next chapter. It's not very hard, though. Hey, you little scamp, get your hands off of... Give me back my calculator. Another person's object stolen. Can I get rid of these dummies here? Yeah, there's that one. There we go. Oh, thank you. Flowers give you their thanks as well, Mario. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. I bet you guys can guess what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna go in here. Oh, you little shit. There we go. Like, this is something's not too serious. Yeah, this is a good game. It's a lot of fun. Chapters aren't too serious, and they don't take themselves seriously and when not to, and it makes this game really enjoyable. But before we stop, we're just gonna go ahead and try to rematch the Master really quick and do his third fight. Maybe his fourth if I can handle it. Did they steal Merlin's and Crystal Ball too? Oh, it's Mario. What fortunate timing. You're pretty active today, but it's none of my concern. I had a dream last night. Another oracle spoke to me. Its voice is heavenly. You're going around and around the red palm tree in the distant desert town, Dry Outpost. Something good will happen, so said the voice in my dream. Doesn't make any sense at all to me. It makes me so uneasy that I can't sleep at night. Find out what it means, please tell me. Interesting, it wasn't stolen. He just happened to be thinking. Something about a red palm tree. Maybe I'll consider looking into it. I'm pretty sure that's optional, but I mean, wouldn't be bad for it. But yeah, if you guys haven't, like, seen it, there's a lot of, like, good fan games out there that people have made for, or, like, different stuff you can play for Mario fan games, or really just general stuff. Hold on, I have something on my computer I need to close that might potentially cause frame lags. Hold on a second. Shit, I accidentally opened something I wasn't intending to. See you later. Gonna leave. Good stream. I mean, I appreciate it. Thanks, man. I'm nearly done anyway, so thanks for hanging out. I'll be done after I get done with the battle or two. When you come here, yeah, we're just gonna battle him once or twice, and then we're through. That'll be the end of the stream after that. Thanks for stopping by, though, Sonic Zuki. I appreciate it. Glad you hung around with me. I really appreciate it. A whole lot. I know I say that a lot, but I mean, I can't express my gratitude enough how much I really do like having company to talk to. Excellent move. Right, let's see. Go ahead and do smack this turn. I wonder what happened with C's internet. I hope he's fine. Like I said earlier. Kind of a shame he just has disappeared. Let me see here. Power bounce. Yeah, there we go. Try to get all my hits carefully. This actual attacking is not the easiest of time. I could just go ahead and hide from him, but I want to beat him without hiding so far. But yeah, I was going to mention when I brought that up earlier, like, check out some of the, like, fan games from the Mario series. There are some good ones. For example, Kaze Emanuar, that guy makes, like, fan games all the time, and he's really well known in the Mario 64 community for being, like, a modder who makes, like, a bunch of cool stuff. His catalog of games are, like, really, really good. Genuinely would say, like, hey, check in on his stuff. I like it a lot. He made a Waluigi fan game, actually, and it's called, like, Waluigi's Taco Stand. It's really dumb, and it's based on, like, a fan fiction, apparently. I don't know the details of that. I don't even know if the fanfic's any good. I would assume it might be not that great. I've been wanting to do ROM hacks sometime, and eventually I think I'll get around to trying to, so one of these days. Oh, we need 3 to do that. Okay. Let's see here. Just gonna hammer this turn. That way we don't end up potentially losing. Here we go, and then out of sight. Yeah, we got him. Honestly, this game has some great content. I love it. Also, it may not look at this old man is gonna get fucking dangerous the more we fight him. Fucking basically goes Super Saiyan in the next fight. Which you guys will see. Oh shit, no! Oh wait, I've got lucky. I didn't realize I was missing out on a turn like that. That was a fucking stupid call on my part. At least I lived, though. Phew. Oh yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff, but like, also check out Psycho Waluigi. That's really good. I've seen that a few times. I've never played it. It looks fun though. Third degree card. Hey, Mario's strength. For besting the master at the dojo. Trainer with us anytime. There we go. Cool. Got what we were hoping for. I'm glad we managed to beat him. See if we were healed or if we have to go back and heal. Yeah, we have to heal. Let's do one heal and see if we can beat phase 4 or not. And if or the 4th fight, if we can't, we'll just do it later. I don't mind either way. Did we check our badge points, see if we can get more? Let me see. Oh yeah, we do have more badge points available. Let's see. How about we do... running out of stuff that's like a big deal, so we'll try FP+. There we go. That'll work for the moment. This way we get a little bit of bonus to use against the master. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here goes nothing. Last fight of the stream. If we can beat this, that'll be a really good closer. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm happy with how things went today, actually. I didn't think I was going to get a huge amount of progress done. I was hoping I could at least do Chapter 2 and 3, and what do you know, we succeeded. I'm glad we did. Right, let's fight. Right, he's not going to go easy on me. He's taking off the kitty gloves, so watch this shit. This gets fucking crazy. To battle! Now he's fucking really serious. Mario, you will fall. Oh, I would hope not. I don't think I'm gonna just go down that easy. It's the master. He owns the dojo and he's the strongest member. He's 75, attack power 8, and power 0. Oh, and advanced methods of attack. They're concentrate Mario, this guy doesn't mess around at all. This one's hard. The next phase is even fucking harder though. Holy shit, like, you would be surprised how fucking dangerous this fight gets. Need to get good at this attack. Almost. That wasn't too bad. Nice maneuver. Oh shit. And he has a higher attack power than before, too. Power bounce again. I'm not sure if I can do much better than this. I'm trying. Let's do para-carry, maybe. Trying to get the timing on that is hard. Holy shit. Shell shot. Let's see. Not bad. There we go. 6 damage. Power bounce. He's doing damn bad damage to me. And oh shit, he hit me for fucking combo. I forgot about the fucking combo attack. Give me like 2 more tries to see if I can beat him. Hold on a second, I'm thinking here. God damn, I got fucking destroyed though. What's the best partner for this fight is the question. I think Val might actually be the better move here. Even though I don't want to use her too much, like, it's definitely safer than playing it the hard way and dying over and over. Can I buy some stuff before I go fight him again? Sorry things aren't as interesting at the moment. I just wanted to do this little bonus part. I like seeing these little bonuses in games that are pretty fun to handle, and frankly, challenging them is really good. Like, I feel like I get a good time doing this stuff in this game, and this game is really a treat overall. Let me see, they put some new badges up, or are they stolen? Sorry, bud, I had to close up shop. Idiot Shy Guy stole my calculator, believe that? Need to calculate sales, bud. My genius when I find that little punk. Stole Dad's calculator. My dad said now he can't open. Stupid Shy Guy, give my dad's calculator back. Yep, it was taken from him, which is really lame. Okay, can we go ahead and grab, like, healing items out of a shop? I just want to get some mushrooms or something. Mario. Mario, good to see you. Found out that you defeated Blubba. You could do it, I just knew it. Heard the news. Princess is very relieved. Oh yes, got any information about the Honorable Star Spirits who are still imprisoned? Ever heard of the Shy Guy's toy box? One of the Honorable Star Spirits being held there. But where on earth is the Shy Guy's toy box? I have no idea. Oh, time is short. Back to the princess now. Good luck, Mario. Tired, always cheering you on. Right. I would have preferred that being the next segment, but whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some stuff. I just want to try and see if I can beat the master fight. Hey, you thief! Stole a key. I don't know what that's all about. Let's see. Oh, Mario, it's you. Shy, I stole my storeroom key. I'm staying busy if I can't get into my storeroom. What will I do? I don't know, man. That's kind of not great. Sucks that you got your stuff stolen. Let me see. I'll buy one of these or two of these. Yeah, there we go. What is this thing over here? Stone cap. Able to move for a while. I don't know what that actually does. I think it might be a heal. Not a heal, but a fucking thing that'll stop you from taking damage. Okay, so let me check my item inventory again. Need like another super mushroom or two. Get one more if I can. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Use this on the master and see if it'll be enough to live. Oh, wait a second. Do I have any FP items at all? I'm not sure I do. Shit. Kinda need them. You have anything that restores FP? Volt Shrooms. Super Shroom? No? That's weird. You'd think the main area of the game would sell some... Or like the Toad Town part where you can go to real easy, and like the hub, you'd be able to get really simplistic purchases for like maple syrup or honey syrup, but nope. Whatever, I guess. Not a big deal. Let's save our game, and then we'll go fight Master, and if we don't win, I guess we'll stop. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. I'm just gonna keep attacking him and use out of sight, I think. Maybe that'll be better, I don't know, we'll see. Try again. Having the actual tattle out of the way will make this a lot easier to battle. Right, here goes nothing. I'm gonna do like this and do hammer attacks, I think. Should have used a Volt Shroom, whatever. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's try that right now. Volt Shroom. We'll double dip, actually. So give us 2 turns, might as well. Thunder Rage, there we go. That's a good use of our turn. Ooh, it didn't really help me completely, but it did a little extra damage to him, at least. I'm surprised she doesn't get shocked. I'm glad she didn't, though. It would have been really lame to see her get hurt just for protecting Mario. I don't think I ever tried that, like the Volt Shroom and protecting Mario for in a previous save file. That's not great. Okay, right, we need to do more item usage. Give me a second, we're just getting our extra item used. Thunder Rage again. Cool, there we go. gonna be enough? That's the real question. I'm doing my absolute best to beat Phase 2. I think I saw somebody beat, like, at least the 3rd phase without too much trouble, like, really early in the game. I think I could probably beat this early, but I didn't want to try it at that point. Wanted to get further in the game and make progress instead. I do like how each of these are challenging, though, and they make you actually, like, learn quite a bit about what you're doing in the fights, rather than just fucking easily getting by everything. Do Volt Shroom, then we'll do Super Shroom. Here we go. Running out of FP, though. I need some more. Whatever, I'm gonna keep attacking. There we go. Even when I guard, it's still a shit ton of health, though. It's like 7 HP down. Let's start healing with refresh. These fights are interesting, and also, like, I like when devs do this, even though it's challenging, like, giving a player, like, a test of skill to see how far you can get, see if you can beat something like this feels really, really satisfying. Especially when you actually fucking win and kick the enemy's ass. It's not the easiest thing to pull off, honestly. I'm gonna do another refresh for the sake of getting more FP back. Okay, one more ought to be plenty. That way we have a good chunk of FP back. It's a little slow trying to fight like this, though, I won't lie. Also, like, something interesting came up to me, like, a few days ago, is, like, a thing about, like, they'll talk about, like, exactly why Paper Mario is special, and, like, why some of the newer fans weren't grasping, like, what Paper Mario is about. Well, I should wait a second. There's your concentration. I've yet to truly begin fighting back. Oh boy. He's going through fucking super attacks on us now. Yeah, alright, old man. Didn't realize he was gonna suddenly do that. Also, fuck, I forgot to do double dip, whatever. Wouldn't really help too much, though. No, actually. We'll do the repel gel now and use it. Might as well. Oh, there we go. Come on. Knock this old man the fuck out already. Close. Forget if this has like an extra transformation or not. I think it's just this one phase the entire time you're fighting him, though. I'm gonna stick to what I've been doing and keep hammering. Because if I waste MP, that's like extra hits I can... extra hits I can dodge with Bow if I do waste it like that. I don't want to fucking throw away my survival. Okay, game, enough of the fucking dialogue. You get the point that he's angry at me now and, like, really trying to beat me. It's time I go ahead and power bounce. Of course, I didn't actually fucking do enough. Whatever. So close. Can feel it. I just need a little more. Didn't do very great with that one either. Shit. Out of sight. Should be the last turn, though. I should be able to beat him. Or maybe not the last turn, but you know what I mean. I don't think his attack's damaging enough to get rid of me. Off, Master! One more hit. Alright, we did it! Yeah, I fucking survived! Even though I had to use a lot of items, I still did it. Oh yeah. This isn't even the hardest fight in the game either. You still got another phase after this one that you can do, like a 5th fight in the dojo that's even harder. And that was a solid fight. Very well, I'll give you this. Right. I'm trying here with us anytime. We'll do the 5th fight eventually. Right now, I don't think I'm completely ready for that. We're gonna stop now that I did that. That was fun, and it was a good challenge, though. I like optional boss fights in games. Nice little thing you can do. There's so many cool optional boss fights in games, and it's even better when there's, like, little bits of lore attached to them. He's optional, but he's not the hardest one. There's actually another one in the next chapter, I think, that's even worse than this fight that I've not seen anybody beat, but I mean, it might just be that I've never really tried to look for it in the Toy Box chapter. Anyway, let's stop here tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a good time playing tonight. I really found this to be a fun session. I appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting with me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day or night. See you all soon. Bye, everybody.